Hello everybody and welcome back to another session of Clockwork Calamity. Here is Jake with the recap.
Alright, so you guys were given a mission by one of Toko's old contacts. He apparently won a castle in a game of cards. And but he couldn't get close to it because it's haunted. So he's asked his friend and Ghostbuster Toko to go bust them ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
You guys came to the castle, and strangely enough, chose not to go through the front door. Instead, you found two entrances and like a weird secret path to the side. You're like, let's check that out. Where you encountered a number of those steel servitors that you had dealt with before, but they were heavily damaged or dilapidated, just not working right. And Roger, the Galarian Trading Company technician, sent out a quick, hello? Is anyone out there? And you guys were able to talk to him through the servitors. He unfortunately wasn't able to open the door, but you, with some quick thinking, remembered you had a name tag of the Galarian Trading Company, so you tricked him into believing that you work for the same company he does. So he just told you stuff. There was a lever that was going to be pulled, but I believe no one pulled the lever.
No, we did in the end. We pulled it.
You pulled it, yeah. So and the lever let out like a little whirring sound. There was a little display that came up that says you need to reconstruct a number of anchors, the dimensional anchors. So apparently something happened here where the dimensional anchor shattered, got lost, sucked into the ethereal ghostly plane, and your friend Roger told you that spirits of powerful spectral energy would be able to attract the pieces of the anchors, and you need to be able to go gather them from them. So you are now standing at the doorway to the rest of the castle that was sealed off because Roger's afraid of ghosts.
Roger needs a different job.
Also, this place is really failing its inspection right now.
That's right.
Pick this up with HQ.
Yes. We've already threatened it.
So you find yourself at the entrance to the door.
We going through?
Did we had we flicked the lever, we turned on some things, and then we were able to control metaphysical hands inside this cage with the dancing thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did we resolve that, or are we just gonna that's not a thing we can resolve right now? I don't remember.
That's you've pretty much found out that that's the way you're going to interact with the anchors inside that cage.
Right. I get that, but did we actually interact with those anchors, or did we just not?
You guys
feel like around with the ones that are in there.
Yeah,
but we weren't able to like move them at all. We tried to move them so that way they would provide protection for whatever was in the center, but they weren't able to be moved. We found out that we had to replace the broken one that was in there.
Gotcha. Okay.
And in order to do that, we have to get, I don't remember what it was, that's somewhere in the castle.
Yep, MacGuffin number 3.
Yeah, essentially,
Aren't we on number 4?
You guys have learned that you have to reconstruct the dimensional anchor with pieces of it that are probably embedded in strong spectral beings within the castle somewhere.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm good.
Before we open this locked door.
Yeah, I mean, it's not locked. It's like a bar that they have on your side. You can just pick it up if you want.
Who brought the first aid kit this time? Anyone?
I need
think
to.
it's me, but I can't use it, I think was what we've determined. Yes, I have a healer's toolkit.
Yeah, so what do you mean this time?
But I cannot heal.
I can.
But I can.
So you should be
I'm
good.
just carrying it for them.
Can't Sylvia too? Or no?
I'm trying to remember if we decided last time if I could or not.
If you're trained in healing, or medicine.
I am.
But your
I thought there was
proficiencies had some
another
issues.
And I fixed those last time.
I think
I'm
if
trying
there's
to
a pack made you encumbered or something.
You have to be trained in medicine?
Yeah. It's a trained skill in the medicine skill tree.
Oh, yeah. Everyone except for Garen, Toko, and Alana is trained or better in medicine.
Yeah. A bit of an oversight, you know.
Echo can heal you guys, it'll be fine.
Well, how heavy is the kit? the-
One bulk.
I would be just barely under. I mean, I
Okay.
have healing potions too, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
they're
have.
probably better to spread out our healing.
How
The
heavy?
reason I ask is because I'm bleeding. I don't remember why, but I just
Playing so much.
Robots. We got lasered by a robot.
Robot lasers.
Soko, it sounds like you have a concussion.
Oh no, it was a robot screech, wasn't it? Because wasn't it a
Yeah.
like area of effect?
Yeah.
I could
His
be wrong
ears
about
are
that.
bleeding.
I put the healer's toolkit in the party stash. Whoever wants to can carry that, go for it.
Should we try to heal you before we continue on? That would probably be a good idea for both of you to get some heals.
I would prefer that, yes, if you don't mind.
I don't want to heal him.
I can heal both of us, but then I'll need like 20 minutes.
We'll do a heal train.
I can try.
The
Why
healer's
is Zeth
tool.
not here?
Why indeed?
has business.
What was he doing?
There. Let me add
Drugs.
it, and then
It's
Alana's
a
gonna
Adderall.
heal Toko, because that's what she does.
I feel like you just healed me for the exact amount that I needed. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm just that good. I'm gonna take 10 minutes to recoup that.
so who else needs healing then?
You guys are in there,
I
and you see
do.
Robert kind of like
Hmm?
looks back and forth, and he goes like, excuse me, I need a moment."
So
That's not-
Alana, you need healing?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see how to do this.
You guys just look in and see him messily pooping into a pot.
Ew.
Oh.
Gross.
What a look.
Guys, he's pooping.
Everybody
it's-
poops, Siri. Everybody
it's weird
poops.
because he's
I
like
don't.
pooping
Okay,
out the
hold
side
on.
of his thigh.
Thank you.
Ew.
Wait, Poe, why are you healed?
I'm not. I don't know why I was healed.
Okay.
I don't know
Oh,
why
it's
either.
because we
They're tethered.
were
Ah,
tethered.
Oh, interesting.
All right, is everyone good?
Not expected, so.
Yes,
I didn't
Garen, would you like to open this door situation?
I mean, I can.
Please.
I don't want to take all the doors. I mean, I opened the last one.
I don't mind.
Okay.
Go
Out
for
of
it.
I push on
kindness?
the door.
It doesn't move.
You have to take off the thing, and I'll take off the bar.
No,
Alright,
no,
you
no.
lift-
He'll get it.
You lift the locking bar off.
Oh, it might be a pull situation.
I pull on the door.
The door opens.
Damn.
Oh, it's real dark in there. We have a lantern, right?
We do.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks,
So
Lugo,
you open the door, and inside the doorway, you can see a thick darkness that's almost tangible. That's pushing against any amount of light that you have, and you can even see that it's pushing it towards Toko's light. And in the swirling darkness, you can actually see like faces and shifting bodies and figures moving throughout the darkness around.
Oh.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh.
I drink my dark vision elixir.
Toko, why do you look nervous?
Uh,
You've done
uh,
you've done this before, right? Like this is fine?
yeah,
This is-
yes, this is normal. I've absolutely seen this before.
I'm gonna use my dark vision elixir as well. That apply? I don't think that applied.
You have to then hit, like drag the effect dark vision elixir onto your token.
As you are moving throughout this room,
Sure.
Toko, you begin to feel a breath on the back of your neck.
Still not letting me. Oh,
Uh,
there it is.
I push Yuri away?
Got it.
I don't breathe.
But you begin to see here as like you look around this room, and this room is very finely decorated. There's paintings all over the walls and all over the place. various tapestries hanging down. And you actually start to be able to notice like you can hear whispering from the paintings themselves.
Ooh.
Is this just Toko hearing this?
No, Toko, you noticed it first as you recognized this to be like some type of spectral happening.
Mm-hmm.
But now, as you guys are all kind of walking around, you're all starting to hear this like these whisperings coming from the paintings around the room.
I like this place.
This is unacceptable.
No.
What's unacceptable?
I take a painting off the wall if Jake will let me.
Yeah,
If they'll let you.
you go over to one of the paintings, and I need you to make a will save. So that's success. You're going to take half damage. You just take mental damage as you get close enough. So you take 10 points of mental damage.
Oh,
As you kind of go up to grab it, and you can hear the whispers just saying, "It wasn't our fault. We didn't do it. It wasn't us. It wasn't us." Ah.
Aw.
Wait,
Can
did
I
you
have
say
the
that he's
painting?
taking half of that damage or the full 10?
No, you're just on a failure. Something else happens, so you just take the
Okay.
damage when you enter the area. So
Am I able to take the painting off the wall?
yeah, you kind of like lift this painting off the wall. It's very large and heavy and very like bulky.
I put it on the floor, facing the wall, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna deframe it physically.
Yeah, you just tear it up. I mean, it's just a painting canvas.
Yep. No, I want the canvas. I want to deframe it so that I can take the canvas itself.
So you can just
Yeah.
roll it up.
You just
Yeah.
you're stealing art.
Yes, I'm becoming an art thief.
Becoming.
So
Okay.
roll a sleight of hand check as you do this though, because you could damage it pretty badly.
thievery?
I can
Yeah,
do
that's
thievery.
Thievery, yeah.
Yeah, you go to like cut around the edges of it, and you're like, got it, and you pull it off, and it just like literally like the threads of the canvas just kind of crumple into your hands, and it just completely falls apart.
I killed the painting.
Well done.
Did the whispering stop from it?
From that painting, it seems.
So if
Well,
we
Did
that's
it
kill it
kind of
stop
all,
weird.
before he? At what point did the whispering stop?
When it fell apart.
Okay.
I mean, there's still whispering in the room. There's a number of paintings throughout this room, like all over the room.
Right. I wasn't sure if it happened when he took it off the wall or
No. When you
after he took damage.
it's kind of like a semi-sourceless sound. Like now that it's gone, the whispers are still they're no longer coming from the painting, but they're just still there.
Okay.
What are these paintings of? Are they like portraits? What are we looking at?
So there's a number of the one that was destroyed was more of like it was there's a picture of them all sitting at a table, and they're being served by the what do you call it, by the servants and everything, served for dinner. There's another one that's a painting of this very tall, dark-haired man standing on a hill that you recognize to be actually a hill nearby, and he's got a number of these hawks that he seems to be training. Like he's got people behind him holding hawks on their arms, and he seems to be kind of hunting with them. You can see as there's one of a beautiful like marble chapel, and they seem to be doing some sort of service there. You can see in most of the paintings there seems to be the same like number of servants, this dark-haired man. There's one painting of what looks to be like a large courtyard with like beautiful flowers and plants growing in it, and you can see like this very elaborate fountain in the center of it. But throughout all of this, as you're kind of like looking around from each one, and not like you saw like maybe you saw Garen twitch a little bit when he touched it and got really close to it. They all seem to be whispering, but you can't make out what they're whispering unless you get close enough.
And I whisper back.
Yeah, I mean you can whisper back to them, but unless you're getting close enough to listen to them, it seems to be that there's nothing seems to be happening. However, Toko, you are able to attempt to ward yourself from evil with a religion check if you like.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah, like as you're kind of going through here looking at these things, you recognize that this is a haunt, and that yeah.
Okay, I do it. No, I don't.
So you don't do it. You kind of like you start like trying to remember, like you're shaken coming into here, like this is not what you expected. And you're kind of like using the wrong god's names and like putting together the wrong order of litanies and things like that.
All right, but I
Like
don't let everyone else know. that
You're
I'm
really
doing it.
well warded against like, whooping cough.
Mhm, mhm, okay.
Concern.
And then as far as the voices go, can we like distinguish anything with them? Like are some masculine or feminine?
Yeah, I mean, if you would like to try to discern more things about them, you're going to have to try to listen in, and that might put you in the danger of taking damage or being affected by it.
Okay.
We just have to whisper louder than them, and then we'll win.
'Cause
You
I'm
can-
wondering.
Somebody
Okay.
can attempt to drown out the voices, but that might be counteracted to what
Eerie
you-
just starts screaming, doing a banshee wail.
Eerie, stop that. Eerie.
Fine.
I'm gonna go
We
over
get
and just
this
like
one?
put my hand over her mouth. Stop.
I
Okay.
don't know if that's
Is
where
that
the
where the
voice comes
sound-
from.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
cast
well,
Rallying Anthem on everyone, and I'd like to cast it as we're exploring, like continuously.
So I'm gonna throw a random theory, I guess. Because we know there's a bunch of servants that used to be in the house then from these portraits, if they are of the people who used to live here. So I'm wondering if something happened with the servants, that maybe the master went mad and killed them or something over a disagreement. So I'm kind of wondering if we start to hear more of the voices, if the number of them matches the number of servants or the people in the photos.
Is that you talking to me or the party?
To the party, but also slightly I do kind of want to listen and see what's going on with these.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if
So,
you want to
okay.
listen, you can attempt to like kind of listen and make a perception check, but you will need to make a will save.
Okay. Perception.
So you kind of lean into one of the paintings. Which painting are you kind of leaning into?
I'll do the one with, let me think. The one with the guy and all the servants kind of in with him.
Okay, like the dinner scene.
Like, yeah, the dinner scene.
Okay, just make the will save.
Yep, let me throw that.
All right, success. That's 8 points of mental damage as you can hear the anguished cry of a young woman who seems to be one of the servants, and she says, "It's not my fault. The floor, it was slippery. Something happened. Something was there. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't my fault."
So I let the rest of the party know what I heard.
Didn't do what?
Probably clutching my head after a headache, but overall okay.
Okay. Well,
Guys, they didn't do it.
what is it?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently something of someone slipping and falling on the floor.
Can we go in this room?
Yeah, you kind of go up to the door. The door doesn't seem to be locked, but it does seem to be jammed.
Oh. Garen?
Huh?
Door is jammed.
That door's not jam. Jam tastes good.
Door is impossible to open.
the door?
Actually,
Oh well,
I
then
don't
I'm
think
not
you
gonna
can do it.
try. You think I can do what?
Open that door.
I can do anything.
I don't think so.
I opened the door.
Yeah, use an athletics check. This is to try to break through the door, or to unstuck it. Really,
He grapples the door.
he suplexes the door.
With retraining.
Yeah, you're able to just kind of shoulder the door and it swings open.
Can I continue ripping the door? Is my athletics check enough to take it off its hinges?
not to take it off the hinges, but like it's definitely wrenched and like you could try to take it off the hinges, but maybe continue to break it or to tear it off.
Yeah, shoulder into it and just take it.
Yeah, just make another athletics check because you're
Alright.
no longer just trying to push it open. You're trying to keep going with it. Yeah, I mean these old buildings are well constructed. You kind of swing with it into around the doorway, like into the room, and you're just kind of like hanging off the door.
Okay.
Solid oak door,
Yeah.
But in
Alright.
here you see, from the light of Toko's lantern, because even with your dark vision, you can kind of see things, but the anything that's not in the light of Toko's lantern is basically considered concealed because you can still see the outline of the ghosts and spectral beings constantly moving throughout the place. So once Toko comes around, his light illuminates the room. You see what looks to be a large meeting room with a large center table, number of papers and books laying around.
You said we see spirits and stuff?
Yeah, you like they're constantly like forming and unforming. You know what I mean? Like they're coming, a face will come together and then it'll shatter against Toko's light and then reform somewhere else and then break apart. You see hands and feet and arms kind of like reaching up out of the floor, then pulling down. It's a constant like swirling of these spectral forces and stuff. Yeah, very, very wisps.
Do they always stay outside the light range?
They do, yes.
Okay.
Can I attempt to intimidate them?
You can, but there's no creature to really target, so it would be difficult to do. But you can like try to scare dead people because it's not like it's not like a single spirit as much as it is like a
Yeah, I'm intimidating the force,
yeah.
the phantasmal force.
The force. May the
You
force
can
not
definitely
be with you.
glare at it or
I'm gonna yell at it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, "We get it. You're dead. No one cares. Calm
Alright.
down."
roll a intimidation check.
Yep, I'm gonna use my hero point for that.
Okay.
Yeah, suck
That's
it.
better.
22.
All right. I mean, you don't see any initial effects, but perhaps you've managed to startle them or intimidate them. Maybe they're staying back off, but they're not like they're not taking notice of you guys as much as they are just kind of avoiding Toko's light.
Hey, Toko.
Hmm?
You ever wonder if ghosts can play catch?
No,
Because I wanna see if they can play catch.
With what?
don't throw me.
Don't throw the lantern.
No, they like catch these hands. And I flex my hands.
Yes,
Is
Karen,
it-
you're very strong.
Yes, go
Is
for
that
it
a-
then.
Scary looking book in the center of that table
Books
there.
aren't scary. Books are dumb.
Ooh.
I mean, what kind of book is it? I'm just gonna climb onto the table, apparently.
Me too.
Yeah.
So you guys get over to this large book. I mean, it seems to be a ledger of some kind of like people buying, selling things, shipping routes, such like that. Just a very meticulously kept kind of. It seems to be a room where he would meet with the master of the house would meet with various people to establish trade routes and trade deals and things like that. And just if you, can someone roll me a society check as you're investigating that book?
I know so much about society.
Oh, okay. Do you want to do this?
Oh, I was actually. I guess I do. I was joking, but sure.
Can I? I would like to assist in this. I don't need to assist.
You might need to assist.
I mean,
I don't know.
Pathfinder rolls are much higher and stuff.
yes.
So with Erie, with that check, you're able to kind of like go through this, and you can see the earlier pages. It seemed like business was really good. Like he was doing really well. However, the more recent ones, and maybe the last year or so, and that the logbook dates back to, you can see his business deals started going down, and his handwriting seemed to start getting more and more like he would scratch things out more often, question marks all over places, things like that. Like he seemed to have been becoming frustrated based on why these deals were starting to go sour.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The
Bad
last log that
business.
we have
Yeah,
from
how
the master of the house was a year ago.
A year ago from when the last thing on
The
this
last record,
the
like,
last record was. Yeah.
so,
So
but
I
when
mean,
was that?
so
If,
that
is
was
it, yeah, is it like dated, basically?
yeah. So they would be dated. So it seems to be about maybe 5 years ago was the last record that was in the book.
Mm. So this would have been from like 6 years ago then, is what you're saying?
Yes. Yep.
Gotcha. Well,
Do you guys remember how long Roger's been here?
A year and a
Okay.
half.
Yeah.
Okay. What's over
Well,
here?
what, Toko?
hmm?
Well, what? You said well.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of a question.
Alana, are you actually standing where you're currently standing?
She's currently holding a baby, so
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So
just
then
going to
that's fine.
move her into the room
Yeah.
with us.
Just let me know if you guys. So you see the little like in the light buff that gets on you.
Right.
Yeah.
If that goes away, just let me know. If
I
I
think-
miss it.
The intention will always be to stay in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how far it goes, but
I assumed that you would. I mean, it's a 20-foot radius from Toka. Oh, no, he's just.
let's all die.
I
I'm
assume,
kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
assume based on a whirlpool of spectral ghosts on the outskirts of the light that you guys would try to
Especially
stay in the
seeing-
light.
Yeah.
Especially seeing the ghosts, like, flee from it. We're definitely going to stay in it.
Yeah. So I assume that's the intention, but just let me know if like
You
guys go,
decide to.
you decide that you walk out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Toko, stay where you are, or
What?
is this anything over here in front of me?
Yeah. I mean, so over here you can find more log books and more books and things like that. It kind of it doesn't really give you any more information than what you got from the large book. This is more of like comings and goings from here and things like that.
Okay.
Kind of like the production of his lands and things like that, and where he was storing it and how he was getting it shipped and such like that.
Is there anything interesting about the storage?
Roll a society check on that.
Ooh, I am not the one to do that.
You can always ask someone to come over and do it for you.
Yeah. Let me bring over Poe and Erie.
I want to hear how you explain. Can you roll a society check for me?
Can you take a
Well,
look at this?
I can. Yeah. Can you take a look at this?
That's good.
It says
Yeah,
something
totally.
about. It says something about a storage. I want to
got
know if there's
numbers.
anything good in it.
Jibber jabber, don't know what this means, but
Yeah. People who understand society interpret.
Okay. I interpret it as something.
yeah, Poe, with that check, as you look through this, you do see a couple of inconsistencies with this because this is more of a records of the production of his lands. And at first, it kind of started off, they had livestock and wool and trees and things like that. And it kind of shifted to some ore and other things like that. And then it stopped listing what he was selling. It would just say product,
Highly
That's interesting.
suspicious.
and it lines up to about like the last year of the previous logbook.
Okay.
Seems like
So-
they
so
fell
there's
on
like a-
hard times and shifted production to something else. That's not ominous at all.
Well, let
Toko,
me
are we going out
also-
that door or are we going a different direction?
Well, it's stuck.
Oh, that one is?
Yes.
Like all the doors seems to be little.
I'm
jade.
going to guess that all the doors are going to be stuck. Karen,
I guess.
do your job. Is this why you're here?
You're the doorman.
Is this a table, a shelf? What am I looking at here, Jake?
What?
This piece of furniture next to me.
That's like a dresser shelf, like an armoire.
Are there drawers?
Yeah, there's like 3 drawers at the bottom.
I'd like to open those drawers.
Yeah, they seem to be filled with like ink pots and paper and things like that. It's a bit musty and mildewy, but it has some like supplies.
Like office supplies.
Kinda, yeah. Like there's new other writing pens and things like that.
This drawer is full of garbage. Okay.
Is this a window?
Yes and no. It's a window on the. It's a win. It's like an art window. Like it's got a
Okay.
painting behind it,
All right.
But there's a door over here in this corner.
Yeah. I did see
Yeah,
that,
we can
but
see
I
it.
also
Yeah.
realized that like the lantern only goes so far
Mhm.
Yes, 20,
Uh,
20 feet from Toko.
to about
Does-
here.
Was that big book a cool book? Or was it a stupid book?
Which one? The one near?
The big book on the table.
That one was the
Pretty
one about
dumb.
the like sales, and so it was business stuff.
Worthless.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I gotta be able to buy food after this, right? That's
I will feed you afterwards, I promise.
But what about like a month from now? You're not gonna be able to feed me.
We'll get paid for this.
The whole job is to
Alright.
get paid,
I push the door.
All right, you push the door.
and then you die.
When I open it, I throw a flashbang. No, I'm just kidding.
Where'd you get that?
All right, so you swing this heavy double doors open. They look like they were designed to have kind of glass inset in them, but it was replaced with oak to kind of keep it like make it a little bit more secure. Definitely a secondary addition to the door. Like it was once made very pretty, so you could see what was put inside, and then they kind of like replaced the glass with oak panels. However, you were able to shove the door open, and inside you see what looks to be was once a large courtyard greenhouse.
Hmm.
However,
No.
it seems that the courtyard has overgrown with these large luminescent mushrooms.
I shut the
Ooh.
door.
Oh.
I thought you were worried about eating.
See, that room is full of stuff that's not food.
But it's
Sure, it's
shiny.
not food.
I mean, when you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
So,
I mean-
do we want to go in the spooky room full of glowing stuff?
Yes.
Maybe we check the other door. What?
We can open the other door first.
Let's at least open the other door, guys. Come on.
Come on,
See,
Avery.
that's one thing I learned a long time ago. There are just no doors, and this is one of those.
Yeah, and like the greenhouse like has has a glass ceiling, but it looks like a layer of mold and perhaps mushrooms has blocked out any potential light from the moon or sun out there.
All right, Garen.
Oh, you're not even gonna check if it's okay. Sure.
We haven't
What?
checked any of
I-
them.
Everyone just looks at Garen like expectantly. Like
Door, please.
Is this door jammed as well?
Yes.
All right,
It's actually jelly.
I pretend to
It's
open the door.
marmalade.
As you slam this door open,
Delicious.
it's
No, that's performance. That's performance. I'm pretending.
okay.
That is
So
what he said.
You push
Oh
real
no,
hard.
guys! I can't get it open.
Yes.
We believe in
Mushroom
you.
door. Mushroom door.
Fine.
does
It's
that
either
beat
this or-
my DC for whatever it is that this check is
10 versus perception.
that beats.
All right, here's the athletics roll.
Yeah, so a strange thing happens when you get this one open because simultaneously you slam this one open and you can hear as two other doors slam behind shut.
Spooky.
Hold on. Should we maybe check this door?
I mean, one of the ghosts probably closed it. It's pretty typical, you know. And I'm sure it's fine.
We should take the few minutes to just take the doors
Okay, I
off.
don't
Knowing
know
that
if I believe
information.
you.
Yeah.
Anybody got
Oh.
tools?
Toko,
A
is this your first
hammer,
time
or-
ever doing this?
No, of course not.
Do I believe him?
You will also remember that your job was to leave the building in as decent shape as possible.
Mhm.
He asked very specifically, "Do not destroy my new castle," but I mean that's up to you.
I mean, if the
Ooh.
doors are faulty, he's gonna have to replace them anyway.
I mean, if the doors have ghosts in them, they got to get replaced. You can't.
That's not going to
steam
lock
treat that
out.
You know?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we'll just burn the entire castle to the ground and say, "There you go." Problem
I
Can't
pull out
we?
my like
I
flint
do
and
have
steel.
fire.
Are we ready?
I have alchemy fire.
I don't know what I don't know what happened while you all were gone, but what this obsession with fire is. But no,
Hey, you brought it up.
Leeches happen.
It's
Leeches?
real pretty. Did you not hear about the leeches?
no leeches.
We haven't told him anything.
I
Oh,
killed
they-
them with fire.
They were like double the size of Erie. It was a thing that happened that I
they
was
tried to
totally
eat
there
me.
for.
I will, as he's like kind of fucking with the door, right? Talking about like unaliving it. Can I look at the door and see? Is this thing like, like a modern door where you could just like pop it off with the little, the little things, whatever you call them?
Hinges?
Hinges?
Yeah,
So no,
the little bars and the hinges. You know what I mean?
old timey
Hinge
doors
pins.
have pins like that. It was forged. Basically, a piece was forged into the hinge. You guys could attempt to take the hinges off the doors, but it would be a crafting check.
Yeah.
If you want to do it without breaking the door.
Yeah, break it.
Well, I mean, that's a good idea, Garen.
I mean, just saying, is Roger even in a position to make demands?
Well,
It isn't
Roger
Roger.
doesn't own
It was
this.
Kaido.
Yes.
Oh, Kaido was the one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna have to get Roger out of here
But
as well.
he doesn't know we did it, so it could have been the ghost.
Yeah, it could have just been that way.
We're not. We really shouldn't be lying about things.
That's
Listen,
okay. I'll do it.
I mean,
I can't,
we just tell him it was unavoidable.
Sylvia. I can't handle another bad Yelp review.
What is Yelp?
I'd like to own the door, please.
What were your other bad reviews?
All right.
No.
Some
We're
people don't
trusting
like-
you on this.
Some people don't like
You
birds, It's-
Rip the door off the hinges and it like snaps in pieces. You can see it's not it like you tear the door off the wall.
Damn it, Karen.
Job.
Oh,
You
It
got
can
it.
be fixed.
So, do we need to log all the damage that we found when we first got here? Because that door was definitely like that when we got here.
Toko, I
Yep.
got this for you.
maybe have Erie try the next one. Maybe she can do it without
I tried the next door.
destroying it.
It's locked.
All right, well, let's head in the room at least.
All right, as you enter this room, you can see it looks to be a personal study of someone. There's a large painting behind the desk here of a dark-haired man kind of sitting sitting outside in a clearing, and you can see he's got this flaxen-haired woman near him sitting down. There's these two children, and he's got a hawk kind of sitting on his arm. A couple dogs running around. It's a very like friendly scene of like his happy life. However, you look under the painting, and there actually looks to be a black cloth that seems to have fallen from the painting as if it has been hung up there for a while.
Like a tarp that was like completely covering it, or
Yeah, like it was placed over it a while ago, but it has since fallen. But yeah, you can see he's got a desk in the middle of the room. There's a large armoire to the north, and a door to the east and the south.
Right.
The door you came in was the east one.
I'm gonna check this book.
Roll a society check as you kind of like are going through it. This seems to be his like almost some personal notes. Yeah, this seems to be his personal notes, kind of writing things down, keeping track of the household. You see some things here about like hiring servants, firing servants, things like that. That's pretty much it. Nothing of any note to that book.
Well,
Does somebody want to check the creepy-looking cabinet in the room with us?
Is it cabinet or fireplace?
It's an armoire.
It's a cabinet, like armoire.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'll check it out. Is there anything in there?
Yeah, you open it, and first you are met with a cloud of moths that fly out.
Fun.
I'll startling
Erie, are
you.
those yours?
You kind of
No.
step back.
Sylvia screams,
I hate
reflexively grabs the bottle of alchemist fire before stopping herself.
moths.
Don't stop
Exactly.
yourself. Let it fly.
They kill the moth. Kill them.
But inside you see a number of
I
like
haven't noticed we're in a room made of wood.
you see
I think
a
that's-
number of like high-end like jackets and like dinner jackets and like fancy clothing.
Is it damaged?
Some of it seems to be partially moth-eaten, but I mean others seem to be fine.
Ooh.
Anything good in there?
Clothes?
Oh, fancy clothes?
Very fancy. I pull out the fanciest and hand it to Garen.
Yeah.
Right.
Is it a jacket?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dress.
I try to put it on.
Your arms are significantly too swole.
I force
Like
it.
you put it on, and it's like a fat guy in a little in a jacket, but like for your arms.
So he can just wear one jacket on
The
each
moment-
arm and have them as like fist capes.
The moment you flex to do anything with this on, your sleeves will explode.
You understand my primary wear is tearaway clothing, right?
Oh yeah, but you have to like T-pose wearing this.
I put my arms down and let the shoulders tear.
All right, yeah, it just shreds the back out of it.
Sleeves are stupid anyway.
Yeah, sleeves are
Yeah.
dumb.
And who
But
needs
I'm
a back
fancy.
They're
jacket?
bullshit.
Are there
Do you at
any like
least,
top
check
hats
the
or fancy
pockets?
hats around here?
Oh yeah, you see the number of hat boxes actually along the top, like along the top shelf of the armoire. This seems to be where he keeps kind of like his like you can see there's there's a mirror on the wall over here, and this is probably where he like gets ready to go do things or have meetings, things like that.
I also take the fanciest hat and put it on Garen's head.
All right, yeah, Garen, you have a top hat.
Oh, I'm very demure. One
You
might
need-
say very, very cutesy.
You're
You
very
need to
something.
speak very fancy from now on.
I take the fake mustache that I got from the last campaign and put it on his face. over the
Please
mask.
tell me there's a cane.
Oh yeah, there's canes.
What are
It's
we
got
doing? What
There's
are
also-
we doing
Also
right now?
shoes. There's like tuxedo shoes.
I can't wear those. I gotta wear
They
barefoot.
won't fit at all.
Yeah.
Are there any monocles around?
Oh,
Yeah. So I mean, in that armor, roll a perception check. Kind of like look around for monocles.
I love that I'm doing a perception check for monocle.
Perceived monocle.
No!
That's worth a hero point.
Hero.
That's what I'm trying to load up.
Don't waste a hero point on this.
I have 2 of them. Hero point that one.
It's not if you don't ever get extra ones, you don't have to track them.
There we
You-
go. 18.
You actually see there's a section. One of the shelves is too thick, and you kind of like run your finger under the bottom of it, and you find a like a little clasp, and it unclasps, and up you can see there's a monocle, and you pull it out. I'll put it on your inventory.
Is it any special monocle or just a normal monocle?
It was
There's-
hidden.
There's rules for that.
Are you asking
I know.
if somebody could check
It's in your
that?
it's in your no, it's in Sylvia's inventory.
Platinum framed monocle.
Ooh, fancy.
I know.
Before we leave the room, if I attempt a detect magic,
Yeah.
Do I learn anything, or is like the ghosts causing issues with that?
No, you would absolutely, and there is magic in the room.
Can I tell the direction or like where it's coming from or anything?
No.
I wanted to put this on Garen, but since it was hidden, we should probably hold off.
I mean, you can put it on me. That's fine. The consequences are fun.
Yeah, somebody deserves to get cursed in this campaign.
Somebody who isn't you?
Or
I'm just a cursed being.
how do
so.
I move thing?
Put it in party loot. I'll take it. All right. Is this something I can equip? Heck yeah, it is.
Fancy Garen!
All right. Ironically, I have it on, but I also have my mask on, so it's on over the mask.
I expected nothing less.
Yeah, and you look around the room wearing this monocle, and you see there's just all over the walls. There's like writing. You can see the painting. There's like crossing out different people in the like of his family. There's like crossed out in. The mirror over here also has a bunch of writing on it.
I love how all I
This is-
wanted was to dress him up to be fancy, and now it's a serious thing.
The unfortunate thing is I don't know how to read.
Yeah, so you're just,
waiting
you're
for
just
that
seeing
too.
there's just marks all over the place that you can see through one eye.
Do you tell the rest of the party this? Because I 100% want to do that.
I know, same.
I just keep looking around, and then you see me like walk up to one of the walls, and I just start trying to erase it with my hands.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
Garen, what's
That's
going
what it
on?
comes off.
There's stuff on the wall. Don't you see it?
No.
No?
Yeah, it's I can see it out of my good eye.
Which eye is that?
This one. I point to the monocle, not realizing it's the monocle doing it.
Your fancy eye?
No, my good eye.
Can I borrow the monocle? Is that a thing you'll let me do?
I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty fancy. You might have to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what fancy people do?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe you can make a bet.
I mean, I don't even know what kind of bet. I have a gold piece. Would you like 1 gold piece?
How about I'll arm wrestle you for it?
2 gold pieces.
I
I'll
take
arm
another
wrestle you
jacket
for
out of.
it.
I take another jacket out of the armoire. Do you want another jacket for it?
Ooh. Okay, I put this jacket on over my other jacket and give her the monocle.
Right.
My jacket
So
has a
then-
jacket. You know, for when
So
it gets
then-
cold.
I would look through the monocle then.
All right.
Me
Yeah.
see.
So, where in the room do you look first?
You said there was something on the mirror, so let's start with that one.
Scrawled across the surface, kind of messing what you're kind of looking at it, and it looks as if it was like written around the silhouette of someone taller than you. It
Mhm.
says, "Lies in the eyes, deceit in every smile. The truth hides behind the face. Peel it away. They see what I see. They know what I know. Trust no
So-
one. Even the shadows betray me."
Yeah, so I read it out to everybody as I'm reading
But-
it. So is
mean,
the handwriting like scribbled like it's frantic?
Yes.
Okay.
Hurry, why'd you write such a long note?
what about the like? Wasn't there like a space on the wall that Garen was looking at?
Yes.
Bill,
So
you want to
then
take a
I'll
look at that?
Yes. I'll look at that one.
Okay, so scribbled across a large section of the wall, it says, "The poison is in the bread." She smiles. Then you can see where Garen scratched it off. Knife is behind her back.
I look behind Alana. Nope, not there.
I think she would have like a knife on her
And
hip, wouldn't she?
then
Hmm.
was there one on around the painting?
Yes. Written in a spiraling pattern around the painting of his hawk. It says, "The hawks. They carry my death in their talons."
Naturally.
I too am scared of hawks.
And are all of
Because
the
they can
are
carry
all
you
of
off.
these notes? I imagine they're all written the same frantic, like pressured writing.
Yeah. Maybe not at the
Okay.
same time, but they're definitely written in the same handwriting and kind of like manic. And just like to give you an idea of the writing in here, it's all over the place. Like it would take you days to read everything.
Mm.
What do we know what it is? Like it's like ectoplasm that's invisible? Or
It's
just
like
like
invisible.
Is it some sort of ink? Like invisible ink?
Well, I mean, Garen smudged some of it off.
well, it had to be like paint though, right? Because ink doesn't write on wood.
Can we do some sort of check to see if Sylvia knows what this substance is?
Yes, you do an alchemical crafting check. It's a crafting check in proficiency with alchemical tools.
In the
Sounds
meantime,
good.
I want to check the desk, the drawers, to see if I can find any of that ink.
Do you have the monocle?
No.
Oh,
I meant
well,
if I could find like a vial of something.
Like an empty vial?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you go through if you just open all the drawers and stuff, you don't see anything. You just see kind of like more paper and writing stuff, and maybe like you see a bottle of like brandy in the bottom drawer.
Definitely taking that.
Poe, if you want the monocle, then that's fine. I'll hand it off to you, but I just had my check for if I know what the ink is.
Then I will use the monocle to check those drawers.
So at 27, do I know anything on it?
Yeah, this just seems to be some type of invisible ink that's only able to be perceived through this lens,
Okay.
whatever the lens is made of.
It's interesting he'd go to that point.
Okay, so on the desk, inscribed in looping frantic script, you can see it written, "Their blood will cleanse the castle. Only then will I be free."
Ooh.
I should not have read that.
Human sacrifice. It's gonna be
I
fun.
knew it. He was killing the
What-
hawks.
Or the servants, too.
The hawks?
Are you
Mhm.
more worried about the
And,
birds?
and inside the drawer,
That's a good question.
because you did specifically say inside the drawer for one of them.
Yeah.
If they find this, they will know. I cannot let them know.
Mm.
Good job there.
If they
Oh, yeah.
find this, they will know. Is there anything in that drawer with that writing?
Look for like a hidden. There was a hidden latch in the wardrobe.
I mean, if you want to look for hidden things, that would be perception checks.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, Poe. As you are looking around in the drawers, you do find a little latch.
I flip the latch. Oh,
You see a secret compartment.
unusual liquid, unusual object.
So you don't know what these things are. You would have to identify them.
Is
But
that
the downside is, unless you have something that lets you identify faster, like a quick identification feat, it takes 10 minutes per item.
it takes what? 10 minutes?
10 minutes per item to identify it. And you guys can, and multiple people can identify things at different times.
I think we can flat out just use them unidentified too if they're consumable.
Yeah, you could just drink it. Unidentified liquid, you can just drink.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
It's an easy
What
way to
kind of
identify them.
madman would
think.
ever? All right,
I mean-
I grabbed 2 of the things and then I moved everything else into the party.
Well, we can all identify something and sit down for 10 minutes. What do you have to do to identify something?
So
It
basically,
depends on the item.
Yeah.
Uh,
I grabbed one of the liquids.
all right, so we'll say Toko. We'll go one at a time. That way I can keep track of them. So Toko, you identify the item that Poe has, right?
okay. I just see it from across the room and recognize what it is.
Yeah, you rolled really well. So
Nice.
you get an idea of what it is. You know that it's an Onyx Dog Wondrous figurine.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Sweet.
And now Poe, you'll see the item in your inventory.
And I do see it in my inventory.
All right, so we've got this 2 unusual liquids that you put up there, Poe.
Yeah.
You want me to do this one?
Yes, please.
Success. Yeah. So you know this is a moderate antidote.
Oh, boring. Toss it.
I mean, he was talking about like poison, wasn't he?
Who?
Yeah.
Poison was in the bread?
I'm gonna go ahead and check the one that I have.
Right. So it is a potion of emergency escape.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I thought about getting one of those.
A potion?
Turns into a cloud, I think.
Oh.
That's it.
Escape
That's it.
rope. Got it.
All right. There's now these 3 that you put in the party loot. They have to be in someone's inventory before you move on. So, but we can identify them in the party loot. This is actually a pretty easy way for me to do this.
I can't really hold
Then-
anything else.
I'm gonna post one of them.
I could just grab. I could hold everything.
You can put anything in mine as well.
Okay.
I can also identify something if you need something else identified.
Yes, you will. Is this automatically gonna do blind? Yes, it
There
is.
you go. Perfect. This is a skeptic's elixir. But so far that was Toko, Poe, Sylvia, and Alana that's gone. So only Erie and Kieran can check.
I did one.
Oh, Erie, you did
I-
one?
I haven't.
I mean, I can
Oh.
try.
Yeah.
Poe
Ooh.
hasn't. So Poe can give it a go, but he's not good at it.
I cast also while this was going on. I'm gonna cast that Tailwind 8 hours effect
Nice.
on myself, on Alana, and on Garen.
So you cast it 3 times?
Yes.
Do I just use one of the old ones?
No, I posted it. It's right above you. You should see.
Oh, okay.
This is just a lesser healing potion.
Garen, I think you're up.
For what?
Oh, weren't
You
you
want me
gonna
to-
check one of the things?
Oh, I can if you want.
Yeah, please.
All right, which one?
The one that's unusual liquid. There were two.
This one? And I'm holding out a vial.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right, cool.
Does he drink it?
I know, that's what I'm waiting for.
There's 2 vials of the same kind. I
I'm
think.
clicking use, and it's not doing anything.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I figured would happen.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't specify.
I didn't.
None of us
it
are
was
surprised.
My fault. I
Oh,
can't
wait,
believe
wait,
I'm the only one
hold on.
surprised.
Which one did you just start drinking it?
Yeah, one
The
of the unusual
unusual-
liquids.
All right.
Yeah, the only one that's
Wait,
left.
can you describe color to me?
We have that antidote ready, or whatever else we had.
The only thing that I'm like thinking is left in there is the invisible ink. So
There you go. This is a cloudy white liquid.
All right, is it like milk flavored? Not flavored, but viscous. Oh
you
my god, word.
know what it
Milk
looks like.
viscosity, or
before he drinks it, he does hold it out, and I would like to do a check. But
All right, yeah. So I posted the checks. It's Arcana, Nature, Religion, Occultism.
So it takes 10 minutes to
Well, but that would be another
identify,
10 minutes.
but only a
Only
couple
one action
seconds
to
to drink.
Yeah.
sorry, no, I have the monocle on. If I look at it through the monocle and not through the
Mm.
monocle, do I see a difference in like
There we
color?
go.
There you
I
go.
do need Garen to make a flat check.
sure. 9.
All right.
The poison.
No, but you have a +1 bonus to Fortitude saves to avoid taking persistent poison damage
Nice.
for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna modify
that's
my
nice.
sheet.
All right.
It's you can pretty quickly figure out what's going on with your body, and it's if you were to have had any poisons, you would have been able to clear them with this.
Okay.
This
That
is
was
an anti-venom poison.
this was venom.
Sorry, it
Wasn't
is
black.
poison.
I don't understand.
No, it was venom. You know, like when you get bit by a danger noodle, and you drink that, and then you don't die.
So anti-venom?
Anti-venom.
Yeah, venom.
Like
Yeah, but-
Spider-Man
but-
or
But if you drink venom, nothing will happen to you. If you drink poison, it'll kill you. If you inject venom into your veins,
yeah, you can drink venom.
yeah,
There's a
I mean,
lot of big words you just used.
Yeah, don't pretend like you know things.
Venom can swallow. Venom cannot. What's a simple
You-
word for inject?
So if you've ever done any of those things in your life, Yuri.
So there are
Huh.
in
We
the
don't know her.
in the party loot. There's 2 skeptics elixirs, 2 healing potions, and 1 anti-venom potion.
there is also
He drank the anti-venom potion, didn't he?
I think there's another
There
one,
are
right?
1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's 2. Okay. So I
I-
feel like we learned something very important about Garen, that if he ever tries to hand something to us and says venom or poison, it could be anti-poison or anti-venom. We don't know which one. Or it could actually be the thing
Well,
itself.
I don't think he
Who's
would
to say?
insist that we drink venom or poison, right, Garen?
Oh, it makes the pain go away. Yeah.
No, drink that.
Eventually,
You know. Never mind. I realized what I
Eventually,
did.
Yeah.
It makes the pain
But
go
I'm
away.
saying,
Yeah.
also, if we're trying to give him an anti-venom, we have to call it venom. Otherwise, he'll be like, why are you trying to kill me?
Out of character, you could probably call it a glass of milk. Doesn't really matter.
True.
all right.
Give him the milk.
So I also threw the thieves toolkit into the party loot just now because I'm over encumbered.
Oh,
Do
what?
you want me to just hold stuff?
As I recall, somebody else was better at those thievery
Yeah.
checks than I was. So
I'll take it.
if you have space, I would appreciate it.
Do you want me
I'm
to just
at the
hold on the
switch
rest
to
of this
just
stuff?
listening.
I'm good at holding things.
I want the
Well-
potions. I don't think you get the potions anymore.
Yeah, like take the stuff. Like if no one has the healing potion, the healing potion can't be drank. So people
Yeah.
should take those things.
Oh, are they still in the
But-
party loot?
I'm not gonna take anything. So, but yeah, I'd say anyone who wants that stuff, just take it.
Skeptic's
Just pull it.
elixir.
I
I'm a
would like
believer,
one
not a
of
skeptic.
those. I would like one of those skeptic elixirs.
Anti-venom would be very useful for me, because, you know,
I'm just saying I have extra pockets.
I don't
I
have...
also have an antidote. I have 2 of them, so
So,
I'm gonna
and
move
the
one of.
antidotes are actually pretty good too because they last for like 8 hours.
Who's the weakest at, like, surviving poison? Oh, we'll give it to Echo.
Give it all to Echo.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Does Echo have an inventory?
Yeah, and if someone wants a potion
No.
of emergency escape, I still have it, but if someone wants it more, then feel free to it.
You
I
only have
just-
1?
Just the one. I did.
Judy, do you want it?
No, give that to Alana.
All right.
Lana will take it.
Does anybody need a healing potion?
Your
I
healing
think
potions
Toko
left.
needs the healing potions. He's getting hurt all the time.
I mean, maybe Toko should have them.
You
Maybe
need
he
them,
shouldn't
Toko?
get
Do
hurt
you
all the
need
time.
them?
I don't.
Do you
I don't
need
like.
them?
I don't like drinking healing potions.
I
They're
give them
not
to
for you.
Toko.
The viscosity is unpleasant.
I put them
They're-
in your
they're-
pocket.
They're
Yeah.
not for you.
You can give them to other people.
They're for me. It's just
Oh.
faster if they're in your pocket.
Okay, that's fine.
Party stash should be empty. There was like 20 gold in there for a second ago,
It's weird.
and now it's gone. So
It's weird.
never mind.
No.
Never
Oh,
mind.
look, a door.
Wait, did you take the money?
You guys are taking forever.
Can't talk now. Opening
Interesting
door.
thought.
All right, Erie, I want to see you open this door.
I opened the door.
All right, roll an athletics check.
Okay.
Here you manage to unstick the door.
I karate chop it.
Nicely done. I'm
Awesome.
impressed.
And I ninja roll inside.
Here, you got to finish the job.
Ah,
Wait, just let her. Yeah.
I'm stuck. I'm
trying
stuck.
to get around.
All right, Erie.
Why did I move forward?
There's a very split second of a moment where you are not in Toko's light
Uh-oh.
as you're making your way around the doorway. I just need you to roll a will save.
Okay. I'm not
Let me move
scared.
back.
There,
It's on the left side of the sheet. Will reflex. Yeah, there you go.
So you are assaulted by the spirits. However, they seem to mostly go over you and leave you untouched, as
Aw.
they may not recognize you as a living creature.
Now I'm just
But then-
sad.
then you are bathed with Toko's light, and they're pushed away.
Aw, my friends.
Oh, I grab Erie, pick her up, and I point her at the door hinges.
Uh-huh. Those are hinges.
Yes, do your job.
Close the
Karate
door.
chop.
Oh, no.
Damn it. I reach into your little repair kit and pull out a screwdriver and hand it to
Yeah.
you. I'm like,
Oh,
So the split second the door shuts, Garen, you see as the ghost just
forgot.
assail you. I need to make a
Why
will
did-
save.
Why did the door shut?
'Cause
Erie
I
closed it.
I forgot.
You feel as the ghosts assail you and begin to whisper these unholy things and things you don't understand, and you begin to feel that they begin to creep into your soul. But then the door opens and Toko's light pushes them out.
No. You shut that door. I'm fighting these ghosts.
Okay.
Don't fight the ghost. Don't.
Ah.
Small concern that I need to bring up.
So that will save as a fail.
Yep.
Okay.
You take 6 mental damage, and you are frightened 1
Of what?
of the ghosts.
The darkness.
But Toko's light envelops you, pushing them away, and you're frightened for a 1 round of being in his light.
Okay.
Yeah, can you take off the hinge, Erie, with your
Oh.
tools?
Sure, I guess. I don't know why. It's a perfectly fine door.
We're doing this so we don't get a bad Yelp review, okay?
I take
That's a crafting check.
okay. Hinge pins.
Do you need some are you helping her with
So they
Like
actually
that?
didn't use pins before. So you actually had to you were prying the nails out of the hinges in this end of the door.
I need a
Uh,
hammer.
Eventually you're able to pull it takes you a little bit. It takes you about 5 or 6 minutes to get all the nails out, and the door comes off.
This is boring.
All right, okay.
in that time? It looks like this might be some sort of library.
I'm gonna take door number 1 and door number 2 into room number 3.
Okay. Door is a bulk.
This
That's-
looks like a library. So while they're messing with the hinges, I
Yeah,
want to
so-
look through all of these.
In
I
this
want 5 minutes of text.
No, you don't get 5 minutes of that because
Garam.
he starts taking the hinges off, and you start messing with the books. You do notice though that the room is littered with paper.
Look at all this litter.
So rude.
Are these not books or scrolls or anything?
They are, but you see as the paper all begins to float into the air.
Guys,
Mm,
Guys?
paper monster.
this
And
doesn't
spin.
seem normal.
Don't get a paper cut.
As a surprise round, I'd like to pull one of the books from the
You are not
bookshelf
the one.
and
You are not the
and
one who
throw it.
surprised. Everyone else, roll initiative.
DM said no.
I know.
What are we rolling?
Initiative.
Oh.
37! 37
I
initiative? What?
I can't click on my
What
token.
kind of BS is that?
Okay. Oh my gosh, why did I even roll?
First act is the 10,000 paper cuts.
Oh God. Good name.
Oh,
It uses 3 actions.
we're all bundled.
It doesn't have a line of sight. We'll be fine.
I need everyone that hit pass through to get to this point to make a reflex save.
Okay. Reflex save.
Okay, so
And-
that's going to be.
Mhm.
And I might as well burn one, so I'm gonna do
Okay,
that.
I mean, it's not like you can use them to bring yourself back up from dying.
This is true.
I mean, a 23 is way better than a 13, so
10 more,
Yeah.
actually.
almost, yeah.
Mhm.
That's math, I think.
Well, actually, exactly 10 more.
Hmm.
Not
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
So,
Almost like it's math.
Like doubly is good.
you guys each take half of 14 slashing damage.
And Garen, did you announce that you were going to run in the middle of this thing?
Nah, I need conversation to happen for that.
I feel
Okay.
like assumptions can be made at this point, right?
I can't. I don't have alchemist fire, so there need to be coordination.
I'm hesitant to give it because we're in a room made of wood with
And
lots and lots
paper.
of paper.
And
Lots
then
of
there's Yelp.
paper.
No one cares about Yelp,
Yeah.
so you
guys-
need to get over that right meow.
You don't want a good review score? We have potential customers. We got a potential.
My thousands of paper cuts say differently.
All right, you guys have skin.
Leeches all over again.
Mm-hmm. Sylvia's just trying to debate whether leeches or paper cuts are worse. The leeches are still winning.
Oh, it's your turn.
So, do I see anything to attack? Because from
You see a tornado of paper.
I guess what I'm asking is this a creature, an entity? Is there something here to hit other than wind?
I would call out to you to destroy the paper.
All right. Okay, so then I will just recast it on everyone, but I'm going to use lingering composition. I'm going to do the performance check for that. It's been a while and I don't remember what the DC for it is.
4th level is 19.
Yeah.
So then yes. Okay. So then my next action is going to be Anthem is what I'm going to cast. So everyone will get that for 3 rounds now. And then after that, I've already targeted. I'm going to give this guy so many needle darts with silver. And I have 0 idea if this is going to work.
It hits.
Yay!
All right, yeah. So I mean, you shoot some darts through. Some of them manage to pierce through the paper.
Just going to be really annoyed. I got a 7 on a 4d4? Okay. That's the end of my turn. I think I need to go back to this and then click end turn.
It's Alana's turn.
Mm.
It is indeed my turn again. I am going to do several things. I have options, apparently. I was hoping for. So we are going to. I haven't actually used a weapon before in this game. What do I even do?
Oh, so Alana, because Alana starts her turn in the whirling blade, she needs to make a reflex save.
What if Alana
Say
wants
blades?
to tell you.
Or the whirling paper blades.
What if Alana wants to tell you where you can stuff it?
Guys, there's
Well, that
staples in that paper.
That would be a failure. And
I was going to say, does Alana have a hero point?
Alana does have a hero point. Does Alana want to use her hero point is the question.
That
you
is the
think,
question.
you think it's a failure.
Cat's luck, maybe? I'm gonna do that and redo reflex save.
Okay.
Slightly better.
If you fail twice, do you want to use a hero point or
You
not?
can't.
You
You
can't.
can't.
It's
There's
14.
only one luck effect.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you failed by enough to make that a critical fail.
Oh,
Seriously?
Wow.
check's real high, guys. Don't die.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go back in the door.
Oh goodness.
Well, it's
All
only
right.
25. for starting your turn there.
Seems like a lot.
Yeah.
With a critical failure, though, you also take a D10 bleed and wounded 1.
Oof.
Oh,
That's the actual worst part.
All right, now it's your turn. You're gonna want to get out of the paper.
Sure, but like
Mhm.
I've already rolled for the attack, so
Did? I mean, you have
yeah,
more, you have more
well, you can
action.
attack and move. That's
yeah,
fine.
for sure. So, and I'm waiting 25.
Oh yeah, 25. That's it. That hits.
Let's see if she can. Is that one?
Yeah, it's 1 hit.
Cool.
Now you have 2 more actions.
I am not a huge fan of playing this whole like martial thing. I'm gonna move. She is very injured, so
Keep moving.
healing potion does seem like a good option. She could
Yeah.
move one more with the halberd and still be in attacking,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Well,
that's
how many
fine.
actions do you have left?
I got the
One.
one.
All right, so we'll just say that you pull out whatever one thing it is while we wait, because you look
You
through
can-
her inventory. Toko, you start your turn. Oh, also, she takes 9 bleed damage,
Oh, that's good.
and she needs to roll a recovery check.
Yep. Flat DC 15. Nice.
Reroll?
He says use lay on hands, so I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that.
that's
That's your best bet, yeah. So yeah, take the 12, and then take
I already took
Yeah.
the
9,
the
yeah.
9. Yeah.
Perfect.
And then
Just
roll
as
recovery?
sorry, I already
Right.
rolled the recovery, didn't I?
Yeah, you did not succeed.
Okay. All right, and then I got a 15 on the saving throw for the whatever, the thing.
Yes, that will be a failure. Okay, so that's going to be 24 slashing damage, 1 d10 bleed, and wounded 1. I can't put the wounded on you because you're underneath the token.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a problem.
I was gonna move anyway, so. Oh, okay, you got it. Okay, all right.
I will also say, Togo,
Hmm.
you know that this is a haunt. If you would like to, you can use actions to try to do the thing to disable the haunt.
What type of action is it?
It's a religion check. You're gonna
Okay.
weaken the haunt.
It's a
Like weekend at
religion
Bernie's the
check.
haunt, or
So it's not a recall knowledge then. It's just
No, it's a disable. Where
okay.
you're disabling it. I will tell
First-
you that it requires 4 successes to disable it.
Okay. Perfect. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to read my scroll of haste and cast haste on myself that I'm currently holding. I'm holding the scroll.
Okay, yeah.
So that's 2 actions. I get the quickened, which I'll add that here in a minute. So then I have 2 actions left. One of them is gonna be to step, and then I'm gonna do the thing with the thievery to try and do that. Then guess.
Here, let me post it so you can adjust the blades. There you go.
Okay.
Success. That is 1 success. So you start to like what are you wielding in your other hand?
Sword?
Yeah, so you kind of like you're not attacking it as much as you're starting to like cause these like chain effects of like you're hitting a piece of paper and it slides into another one, cutting into another and cutting into another one.
That is what I do, and then I will end my turn.
Aren't you quickened?
I stepped.
Oh, okay. All right. Now just take your 4 bleed damage and then roll your recovery check.
Okay. Recover. Okay.
Sylvia,
I
I
don't know
need
what
you to
happened.
make a reflex save.
Yes.
That is a failure, but it is not a critical
Uh-huh.
failure.
Woo.
So you just take the damage.
Okay.
22 points of slashing damage.
Much ow. Okay, I'm gonna hobble away from this thing.
Yep.
And then, so do we still have like 9,000 papers flying around us?
Yes.
Okay. So I have a glue bomb.
Ooh.
I'm wanting to throw it at this thing.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
paper
I've been
mache.
waiting. I've been waiting 3 turns for this.
Poe is so short, you can just throw it over his head. It's not even a problem.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I equipped it for 1, so moving for 1, equipping it for 2, and then throwing it for my 3rd. So let me see how this will work. Would that hit then?
A 19 to hit does not hit.
No. Okay. I am sad.
Too late to hero point then.
I know. Hearing the result, it's too late. I do have another one, but that'll be a long time before it comes back to me. And
Would have had paper
Okay.
mache.
I know. All right, I'm just gonna be over here bleeding in a corner.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take damage right now, aren't I? Or no, I didn't get
Mhm.
bleed.
You didn't get the bleed now, so.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and end.
All right, Garen, it's your turn.
Add.
All right.
You may want to continue moving a little further though, if you can throw bombs from range, just because this thing can take up 4 spaces. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
That's
Oh, that
true.
looks great. What are you talking about?
Don't
Let
move.
me. I was just thinking I probably should have moved further back. I guess that way.
Nah.
I'll go there if we'll allow that. Okay,
I'm gonna,
that's
I'm gonna
fully
rage.
done.
Okay.
I'm gonna grapple it. I failed.
Yep.
I'm gonna try that again.
I will tell you that with it's not a skill check, so that doesn't work. But also
Grappling it may not be.
Yeah.
May not.
I'm gonna say like trying to grapple it, like just even with the failure of trying to grapple it, you realize pretty quickly that it actually is unable to be grappled.
Stop that. Just kill it. What are you
It's
doing?
like waving his hands in this thing,
I think he is trying to kill it.
trying to catch a bird.
Well, the Toko's also doing the thing, so I'm gonna just attack it, I guess.
It's a attack. It's a skill check with the attack trait.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like an attack roll with a skill trait. Yeah.
Yeah. I crit.
You crit. You have somehow spun it around.
It's off guard. Cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack again.
You also have a
this
crit
is-
deck? Did we do the crit deck?
That's the
I
spin
do.
around.
I did the crit.
Oh, no, okay.
It's actually piercing damage.
It takes a -5 penalty to speed.
All right. So that's gonna be damage.
I missed that attack, so that's my 3 actions, I think.
Okay.
The grapple, the attack, yeah.
Also, it is immune to critical hits. It seems.
Oh.
Yeah, you hit, but it would have been like a killing blow. But as there's no like heart or lungs to stab, not as killing. But
Mhm.
Eerie, Garen, you're staying there. So Eerie, it's your turn.
Yeah, I can't move.
These bookshelves go all the way to the ceiling.
No, this
Okay.
is about a 20-foot room, and the bookshelves are about 10 feet. So
I'm just gonna move over there. I would move, but I can't physically. Oh wait, actually do it this way. Actually, I can move. I'm free. Is there a way for me to get here without being in the like papers thing?
You just have to climb 5 feet to get on a bookshelf.
if you start climbing up the bookshelf,
Would that be more than one movement?
it would because then you start doing the climb action, and you're not doing a movement anymore.
Is the bookshelf one of those bookshelves where you can see through it, or does it have a backing?
So if you notice, you can't walk through the bookshelves because there's invisible walls, but you can
Right.
see through them.
Okay.
So shooting through the bookshelves will provide cover, but it's just like the lesser cover.
Basically, what I'm trying to do is if I go here and I do a hydraulic push into the wall, like this.
It's not going to move.
Right, I don't care if it moves. I just don't want to push it into my allies. It just does more damage.
Get up in that bookshelf. You're a book now.
I'm a book. Can I move that far? Okay. Okay. So I just
Make sure you
roll
target it.
Yes, I did.
Well, there you go.
26 will hit.
I don't know what that adds.
Nothing.
Cool. That's my turn. And it's technically pushed back 5 feet, but there's a wall there, so do it. And it's
Hold on one
paper.
I'd like to think that the pages get shoved in the books on the shelf, right?
I just wanted to make them wet so they would be vulnerable. I don't know.
That's true, and it's wet. Yeah.
I want paper mache.
5 damage of paper.
Wet, damn it.
It's wet. It's water. It's actually just bludgeoning, but it's water technically.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem to do anything.
Fucking magic
But
paper.
are the pages wet? Is my question.
That's the important thing.
No, seriously, are they?
No. I mean,
There-
just some water on some of them, but
There's-
So like, it's not vulnerable to like any sort of electricity.
I mean, if you could roll some recall knowledge checks and stuff, maybe some perception checks, but I mean, to see what its weaknesses would be, because it might have some weaknesses.
I bet it's fire.
Anyway, let me
He-
just see if I can do my
He did something
paper
else
tornado.
to diminish the haunt.
Doing
So
Honest.
the guy who does haunts tried to diminish the
Listen.
haunt.
all I know is that on a if I roll a 6 on a D6, I get my tornado again.
Okay. All right.
Good.
That's a 4.
That's what you get.
Being a-
If you delay your turn until after Toko's, then he might do that thing where he tells you what the creature's vulnerable to. Oh, it's his thing's turn. I knew it was gonna do this.
all right, it ends its
You
turn.
rolled a 37 for initiative. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Reflex save, right?
Oh, I need you to make a reflex save.
Oh, just Poe. Yeah,
I
fuck you, Poe.
need you to eat. Anyway.
Yeah,
I don't
so-
feel like you can get paper cuts from wet paper.
So, what I was saying, what it seems to look like is it has an ability that lets it move and do the tornado that cuts everybody.
Mm-hmm,
And yeah, so that's the deal. All right, a 17 is in fact a failure,
27 damage. Yeah.
but not a failure enough to crit, so it's just damage.
Probably should heal people.
16 points of damage.
Seriously?
We've met our match paper.
The action to pull out and use a healing item.
Yes, unless
Uh,
you had put it on the previous turn.
And
Wait.
Toko would see everyone getting injured and stuff, and he would say, "Don't worry, I'll heal you. Just give me a second."
Can I use my retributive strike since Poe took damage?
Yeah, so that would trigger. So you gain resistance 2 plus your level. That hits.
For her level +2.
Yeah, so you block a bunch of the paper, and as you do, you slice into them.
Does it look like the paper is bloodied at all?
There is
Okay.
blood on the paper.
I don't know
Our
how else
blood?
to ask that. Like, does it seem like we're making a difference? Because I'm torn between pulling out a bottle of oil and splashing it around the room because F it. And like continuing to do what we're doing. What we're doing is doing damage, yes?
It does seem to be showing signs of damage, but I mean, it's still a tornado of paper, so it's difficult to really tell how much damage it's taking. You know, it's not taking as much with what you've been hitting it with.
Look, I don't know what to do, so I'm going to use all 3 actions on a force barrage. Let's do it.
It's a good choice.
Nice.
It is not a good choice. It's a really dumb decision.
Roll damage.
Excellent choice.
I just hit
That
it 3
only
times.
Or
did
just do
a-
it 3 times. Yeah.
I promise you I changed it to a 3. And
It's whatever.
I don't know if I've complained about fucking
Not
Foundry
today, you haven't.
Forge, but I will now.
You
I
get
changed
one.
it
You
and then
get
clicked
one.
the button.
Kelsey, I want a counter in the top right corner for every time Rob complains about something. All right.
Throughout the entire
You mean
campaign,
his justified complaints for lack of people
did
programming
it take
necessarily?
no damage?
I said what I said.
That's what I'm trying to see if it adds all together for the hit or not.
I doubt it.
No, if you shoot more than one shard at the same target, combine the damage before applying bonuses or penalties to damage.
That's good. That's better.
Yeah,
You want
yeah,
to do
yeah.
that.
All right.
So
So
take
9.
8 damage.
Yeah.
Definitely need healing. I did not do you any favors.
Okay.
Yeah, you moved her out of the line of fire.
I definitely
Or,
moved her
like-
into the line of fire.
Like, well, it's the paper moved back. It's not your fault.
My fire ray.
That seems fine.
Yeah. Sounds good.
You're gonna dry out the paper?
If your paper is not wet.
It is.
It is in my head
Some
cannon.
of it
It's right. We're getting covered in water right now.
Yeah, its last action as paper mache is to entomb someone.
I
Oh.
would like
Yes.
Oh no! What have we
Alright.
done?
Do I take damage if I move away from this thing? I wasn't here, so I don't know.
It does not seem to be. No, you're able to.
No.
It seems to be you're able to just kind of move
But
out.
you are bleeding, so at the end of your turn, you will take. Somebody help me out here.
1d10.
1d10.
We don't have our battle medic.
I kind of forgot I was
Okay.
supposed to heal people.
And
You
then-
should keep moving. You should keep moving until you can't move anymore.
Okay, this thing is on like the ceiling. I could see it above the bookshelves.
You can see it through the bookshelves.
Yeah,
Does
that's
that mean
harsh,
that you
but-
could attack it through the bookshelves? Just
Yeah.
remember that the candle, the lantern, you don't want to move out of range of that.
Cast that.
Fire ray.
Yeah. And a miss.
You have a
Aw.
hero point.
Can I use my hero point?
Yeah.
Try that again.
That
That's
hits.
better.
He took the full damage
Oh yeah.
because it
Wow,
reduced it because it reduced it because of hardness, but then also has a weakness.
Fire. Who knew?
that was my only fire, guys. So
You take 10 points of bleed damage. You bleed a lot on the floor, and then you need to click that roll recovery check. Success! You're no longer bleeding. You clot.
You.
yay!
All right, Toko,
That's
it's your turn.
something.
And we're thinking this thing is getting pretty fucked up, right? The pages are getting pretty fucked up, it seems.
And your disabling also is messing with it too. It seems to be reducing its effectiveness.
Oh, is it? All right. So I'll go ahead and try it again. I think it was probably really lucky that I managed to do it last time, but I'll go ahead and try it again. To do that. Yeah, I'm gonna click this. This is. Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, it's even with the 15, that was a failure.
Yeah.
So you're trying to deflect the blades, but the paper blades, but you're not able to really like adjust them in a way that's helpful.
All right, but I do it again and I succeed.
Yes, but
Aha!
you do it again and you succeed.
Success.
So that is 2 successes, and you need 4 to just completely shut this thing down.
Well, you know what? If a 20 is a success, I'll go ahead and try it again. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's 3 actions to do that. I'm gonna use my haste action to it.
Before you do stuff as well,
Yeah.
you did start your turn in it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's just regular failure.
Cool. That's a little bit of damage. That's fine. Let's see. If I just live here, then it probably won't try and attack them. So I think I'm just gonna remain in here, and I'm just gonna use my haste action to attack it.
Okay.
That was my thought as well. Tank the damage, right?
So I will attack and miss.
All right. Need you to roll a recovery check after you take 9 damage.
I'm fine.
All right, Garen, it's your turn.
Wait, I was skipped.
Yeah.
Sylvia, it's your turn. I'm not used to the players actually hitting in their turn.
How dare you?
What?
Worst I'm sorry.
All right.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna try my second glue bomb.
Yeah, get Toko a pill up in that.
Just do it. Just
Yeah.
do it. We accept our fate.
Get paper
Let's
mache.
hope it goes. I know. I'm like, hopefully.
Oh snap! That hits.
Woohoo! I don't know to what extent that we're doing this on, but at least I hit it with glue.
Okay, so it's just minus 10 feet status penalty.
And then does it count for the flying even though it doesn't have wings?
Yeah.
So it's unable to fly for 1 round?
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
if its primary movement is flight, that's pretty good.
And then we got
Pretty
these 2
good.
dipshits just standing at it.
it hasn't
Who
lifted
the
off the
hell
ground.
would do that?
Yeah, you guys just in the glue a little bit. Like it's not on you, but it's just kept splashing. There's like it's like now you guys are in a tornado of glue traps.
Yeah. Sticky notes.
Yeah, like
Did
occasionally
some
one
of
of them
those papers
one of them catches
glue
you.
on to his wound and seal the bleeding?
Yes.
Just
No, I think
curious.
more of it is you guys are gonna come out of this tornado completely hairless.
Oh, we
I
better
mean-
not. No one wants to see that.
Toko
mean,
doesn't
I-
have hair. What do you mean?
I
Well,
would
I-
definitely already like keep it well trimmed. You know what I mean?
Well, all right, Sylvia, is that all your turn?
So that was the one for attack, and then I still have my 2 actions, right? So
You had to draw a second glue bomb.
okay, so then
So you have 1
I
action
have 1
left.
action left.
One action.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah, let's go ahead with this. That's for my attack.
that hits.
Woo! Take fire damage, you paper jerk. All right.
Take 6 damage.
Now I'm done.
Garrett, now it's really your turn.
Okay. I think, can I move here?
Moving through the creature's difficult terrain.
I'm gonna sudden charge. So that's 20. I can move 50 feet. That should be enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're gonna attack with a weapon too, you can do it from reach as well.
Well, I want flanking with you.
Well, you could still flank from here.
Do I get flanking there still?
Yes.
Does
Well,
this one have reach?
actually, no. You won't get flanking from anyone because we're technically inside the creature, so it's impossible to gain flanking currently.
Yeah.
That's fine. I still get the attack.
Sudden
Oh,
charge.
I forgot to do my figure out what it's weak to thing, but for
Yep,
that Lana did it
That's
for
a
me.
miss. That's the sudden charge attack, and then I have my second attack.
I was trying to
That's
figure out
also a
what it
miss.
was.
All right. So sudden charge, 2 actions, and then that. Don't you have? Oh no, sorry. I thought you were hasted, but it's
No, it's Tailwind.
Toko's
Ah,
hasted. That's what it was.
Coco, yeah.
Yep,
All right, yeah.
I'm done.
All right. Erie.
Mary's gonna leave.
See
Ah.
ya.
The moment she leaves the light of the lantern, she dies.
I join the spirits. I also hunt the house. Where's my movement? Is it 25?
Yes.
I will go up to Alana, I guess. Do you want healing?
Yes, please.
I will heal. Not the paper monster.
And you can do that from range. It's got 30 foot.
It's true. Just used to fucking having to be next to him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was
What's
about
that?
to say, man, Soothe is amazing, but nah, you just rolled real good.
Yeah, good stuff.
Like rolling stuff.
Is that 2 actions? I think it is. That's movement. Okay.
Yeah.
My turn.
All right. So let me just see. You're 2 successes so far, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He doesn't move. That's where he lives. Oh, I need to make a reflex save when you start your turn.
I refuse because I
Yeah,
know
you can automatically fail.
Yeah, you can choose to fail. That's the thing.
because I know it won't work out for me. How about a 17?
That's a failure.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
Can I use my strike again?
If I take damage, then yes.
That's true. If you take
God, ram it.
15 points of damage,
Attack.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't take it.
6 less?
Yes.
So I take 9.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna attack this bitch.
Yeah, you are.
Yellow fire.
Well, that would be nice if the fire was available. Toko, how do you feel about being covered in oil and set on fire?
all right, 23 hits
Stab you.
I mean, tarred and feathers.
You,
damage.
you would stab me if I did that?
No, I just stabbed you for even asking the question.
All right, I wanna get out of here. I would like to climb on top of the bookshelves if I can. Like, I want to get farther away, but it won't let me.
Yeah. So I mean, the bookshelves are pretty high. You could try to climb over them, but climbing is a difficult
through.
check.
Oh, I'm definitely not going to do that crap.
It's just difficult terrain to go through it, though, right?
Is that all? Sounds
No.
like a bad idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna needle darts this guy and just hope and pray.
That hits. Take some damage.
How has my rolls been so crap, man? Anybody else want to do some damage here?
Yep.
I would appreciate it because I apparently cannot.
All right, Alana's turn. She just starts swinging. She hits.
Yep.
Yep. Then miss.
Remember to use map.
You're
Map?
at minus 10, so it's a 19. A 19 misses.
Okay. Then
Multiple attack
that
penalty.
is my turn.
Give me that sweet, sweet thievery after I roll my reflex save and possibly die.
Reflex save.
You can do this, Togo. You can do this.
You can do this.
Yeah.
Dang.
Suck it, reflex save. 3rd success.
All right. Again.
Failure.
All right. Again.
Failure.
I run away. My recovery and all that.
2.
Nice.
Is that as far as you wanted to move out, though?
Yeah, just so I give it a target in case they're critical failure.
I feel like you wanted to move farther away.
I'm
Yeah.
fine. Coco needs to protect his friends from the front.
You're literally
Coco
not,
needs to
though.
protect himself from himself right now.
He gets a
He's
good Yelp review
fine.
every time he takes damage. Let's go.
And just to be clear, the glue on the pages is still there, so we can use that as bandages later.
Moist bandages.
So is it fully my turn?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna reload the crossbow for 1, attack for 2,
That will hit.
and then attack. So yeah, I did 1 for reload, 1 for attack, and then 3rd for reload for next time. I am done.
My turn.
Yeah.
It is Garen's turn.
Smash.
Miss.
More smash.
You just keep getting all the like, paper. You're like attacking the books because you think they're reinforcements.
Just I
true.
don't know.
He's just killing
It's
people.
true. They are.
All the while yelling, I don't know what you're saying, I can't read.
Aw,
And it makes me angry.
this is his
My
worst
greatest
nightmare.
enemy books.
He's just throwing more books into the tornado, making it stronger.
It's fine.
All
Oh,
your
man.
books are my greatest enemy. All right, Erie, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
My wallet's greatest enemy, that's for sure.
Same.
Who's on the healing list? I can't see Poe, so I guess he's dead. Oh, he's up there. That's where he is.
I might as well be dead to you.
Well, right.
You see Toko? He is very like his beak is like cracked. It's
Ah,
bad.
you too. One might even call it a coin.
Did you flip to find out who you were going to heal?
Yeah.
Is that what just happened? And what was the
Mm.
determination?
I don't like this.
You'll find out.
Toko,
I-
do you feel like a 1 or a 2? Just
A
curious.
1.
Ew, I would never
Oh.
make Toko a 1, please.
Soothe on whom?
It goes Toko.
Oh, Toko is number 2.
Yeah, obviously.
He's a poop.
That was the joke I was making. I don't feel like
Oh.
it needed to be said out
Well,
loud.
he's
but thank
definitely
you.
not a number 1.
I'm gonna take 5 mental damage. That's Jesus.
Emotional.
I
Emotional
rolled perfect
damage.
healing.
Yeah.
You take that.
Emotional, damn it!
Alright. We all know the internet memes. Okay.
Hmm,
All right.
How far away does his light thingy go?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Yeah. There's a like very light circle around, but it's black on black.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
cool.
can kind of see it.
I'm tired of it, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll bet you are.
Ugh, I can't move Echo, so he can just stay there. It's fine.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeep.
All right. It's a 2.
Guys, I helped.
It's going to move.
Wait, are we at the top of the round already? I'm not prepared at all.
Sorry, my turns are fast.
I feel like a 1.
We've already decided that Toko's a 2.
Wow, the
So-
paper's copying me.
I'd like to think I'm number 1 and the paper's heart. Also, can you make... Oh, it isn't upside down. Okay.
Yep, that's its whole movement.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's kind of why I moved away.
I'm dead next turn, guys.
Yeah, we
Oh.
fine.
You can blame
Your turn.
Toko. He wanted healing, so.
Railing Anthem dropped off?
It lasts for your turn, right?
Paper is
My
strong.
3 rounds. I thought it was for the individual person's 3 rounds.
Either way.
That feels less good.
I guess.
Can
don't
you
know
add
what
to the
three
counter,
means.
please, Erie? Or
What?
Kelsey? Add to the counter?
Sorry, what do you mean?
He wasn't
I didn't
complaining
co-
about game
I was-
mechanics. He
I
wasn't
wasn't
complaining about Forge.
I'm just kidding. Go
I,
on.
like
I'm gonna
what the
add to
fuck?
the counter of
You know
JD
what?
being
Just
JD.
for that. Just for that reason, because Toko's on my hits. I am just gonna do Force Barrage for all 3. I'm not gonna re-up
On
anything.
Tuco, got it.
Wow.
Yes, yes,
Go.
please.
Your own sister.
Roll that
Wait,
damage.
what? Let's see if wait. Okay, so it definitely says 3d4 and it did 1. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
It's
So I'm just gonna do it 3 times and you can add it up, okay?
Yeah, and you hit the last 3 pieces of animated paper.
Nice.
There were only 3 papers
Thank
left.
goodness.
barely.
That's why you chose to do that.
That is why I definitely would have chose to do that if I knew how many papers were left.
There's just 3 paper airplanes in a circle.
I imagine that my first barrage hit, and then all the other ones just smashed into bookshelves because they don't know the difference. There's just paper everywhere.
People are still bleeding, so we need to stay in initiative order.
Oh,
You guys
God, damn it.
stop.
Okay.
Oh, your turn. That was 3 actions, right? So you're done.
Yes.
Alana, it's your turn.
So I'm doing Alana's turn. Do I need to roll anything ahead of time?
No.
Is there anything that I need? Is there any way that I can get rid of bleeding without?
So you can. Do you have a? Does she have a medicine kit?
Who has the medicine kit?
I do.
That doesn't help us, does it?
Well, she can like
Coco
grab it
has
through the
healing
She
bookshelf.
can
potion.
delay her turn until after Phil, but who else
Well,
is
she can-
bleeding?
It's only Coco.
It's just
And
Toko.
Toko has healing potions.
We
I mean,
should not use
He can
healing
suck it up.
potions.
I'm fine to just keep rolling recovery until I either pass out or stop bleeding. I mean, I'm fine with that.
So
That's fine.
Alana, you can try to heal him if you want to try to negate some of the healing.
I
If you use
thought
one action to walk her over to Toko, then use 2 actions to assist. Roll medicine check.
Can she
Yeah,
go through the
8.
bookshelf?
she
Yeah, I mean,
can
she
go
has-
around it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look,
that one's like there's nothing there. Sorry.
look. If
Yeah,
you
move
know, if Forge is going to let me move through it, I'm going to move through it, right?
Damn
Yeah,
straight.
there's walls. I drew walls.
Add it to the counter.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so that would 10 is a fail, so that he doesn't get the benefit. That's fine. And now it's Toko's turn.
Give me
Anything
my
is fine.
damage.
So end your turn to get it.
Oh, I feel my turn.
Mhm.
Oh,
well-
it just auto. Oh, see,
Yeah.
it's only 1 damage. And then I'll just recover.
Yeah, he's gotten
Yeah.
lucky on those rolls.
Now it's still good. So we're-
you're making it worse.
I
Okay.
have claws for hands. I don't know what you expected. I'm just making more blood spots.
I didn't expect you to stab me. That's
Oh. Iri puts away her dagger.
Like I'm trying to find the wound through the feathers. Hold still, you fuck.
That is exactly what Elena would say.
Move.
Meanwhile, it's just salivating. Like,
Bird.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a medicine check for missing first aid and stopping bleeding.
yes.
I think said menacing first aid. I'm like,
Menacing.
don't lie.
What it sounded like, yeah.
feels like it too.
Fucking take the healing.
With a cat looming over you, just waiting for you to die.
If you don't do this, I'm forcing the potion down your throat.
All right, that's a success. So creature benefits from assisted recovery with a lower DC. So now roll a recovery check again, Toko. DC 10. Critical success.
nice.
You're no longer bleeding.
Damn.
Now we're out of it.
Woo!
Irie's just digging through books.
Toko, what
Yes?
the fuck was that?
well, it appeared to be some sort of cyclone of paper.
A paper NATO, obviously.
Were you surprised?
Yes! Yes, I was surprised.
You shouldn't have been.
Yeah. Dummy.
Why should I not have been surprised by the tornado of paper cuts?
Well, if you recall, during the harrowing, Bento did mention the cyclone.
I'm almost positive
You guys were paying
he
attention
did
to that?
mention a cyclone.
But we were
Yeah.
surprised that it was in this
Sudden
room.
changes, chaotic into the mission. Yes, I definitely remember that.
Reads Cammy's notes.
I read my own notes, which is why they're in a handwriting I can't decipher.
You spider webs.
I pry myself out of the cat's grasp. I don't like this.
It's fine.
And
She's just
then-
trying to help.
I don't like this.
Licks her lips.
Is there anything that we can do, should do? We're
I
all
need-
very F.
I have
Fine.
9 hit points. I need to heal.
I'm fully healed.
Well, I think maybe we should just take
So-
a minute.
What does take a minute mean? Take healing potions?
No, it means take 10 minutes for Alana to.
Alana licks your wounds.
I stab her.
I hope that's not the healing.
Not like I can do anything to stop this. It just
It's-
happened.
That
It's
sounds
really
like a bad
uncomfortable.
combo of
It feels like sandpaper.
feathers and sandpaper tongue.
I imagine that she just like gets a feather on her tongue and just like,
I mean,
you know,
Spits it out.
yeah,
right.
is trying to puff it out, right? Like
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
hair on your tongue. She's like, ah.
If
Yeah,
if we don't want to wait, I have a scroll of heal. I can heal all of us.
oh, you guys want
What
me
do
to
we
heal
want
you?
I
to
mean,
wait for?
I
if
pull out a needle.
I need to heal somehow. So either I'm gonna drink one of my
Sorry,
potions
what are we
or
waiting for? That's the
Well,
question.
all right. So here's our choices. Okay, Alana, she does the thing with the magic hands. Not this thing she's doing right now. The actual magic thing where she heals you, but she has to wait 10 minutes in between each. If we don't want to wait for like an hour, I can
Hey.
use the scroll of heal.
Can I not also heal, or is it because we only have one kit? Can't
Oh,
set the
yeah.
kit in between us and just like heal two people. Oh, I
You
don't
can
have to do
bounce
it then.
between two people.
And that's 10 minutes too. So if we're gonna do that, then we can wait for her to do. She could do lay on hands in between.
That's what
And-
Alana is going to do then. She's going to spend 10 minutes to regain a focus point. Eerie is going to spend 10 minutes to medicine kit on Sylvia.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
That's what we're getting at. Medicine check. There we go.
Yep.
Moving
While
on.
this is while this
Yeah,
is
so-
happening, Garen's doubled over,
That's for
hyperventilating,
you,
sweating
Sylvia.
bullets,
Oh,
Is he?
but everything around him's destroyed, and he says, "I think I got it."
yes. Good-
Since we're
good job.
spending 10 minutes to like refocus and heal, I'm going through these mother flipping books to find what I can find.
All right, roll a
and
perception
then
check.
Probably
Roll
another
perception.
cyclone.
Yeah.
Actually,
So, how long are you guys? How long are you spending while you're looking? So
Uh,
I'll say
minute.
this. I'll say this. With that check, you
mhm.
know you're able to start following and finding things throughout the bookshelves. It will take you some time to find everything you need to find. So if you spend like 10, 20 minutes on here, you'll get more stuff.
I would say 20 minutes because
That's a couple healing and
because she needs to refocus twice and then is going to heal twice and then probably refocus twice. We're going to be in this room for an hour. It's fine.
Yeah. So you find scrolls kind of hidden throughout the bookshelves in different places.
Do
Found the
I know what
button.
those scrolls are, or are they just scrolls? Oh, I see. My bad.
So you got some scrolls
I mean, why are they all unusual?
because you don't have them identified unless you have like them in your learned spells. You don't know what they are.
I took the heal ones because I'm the only one that can cast it.
Jake, can we take my original roll, or do I have to use a stupid
Yeah.
script roll?
From what?
From treating wounds, because I rolled the macro, but like technically I already rolled a 21.
That's fine.
Is
How
it good?
much do I heal?
No.
It's success is 2d8.
All right. If the
So,
spell is a common
I'll
spell
take
from
that.
your spell list or a spell you know, you can spend a single recall knowledge action and automatically succeed at identifying the spell scroll.
So we should have all of them. Arcane,
That's-
primal,
that's
occult,
fine.
no divine.
So yeah, you find this scattered throughout the library.
Wow, that's a lot of scrolls.
Cool.
Pocket them.
I mean, I sure would like to. The issue is, it's like, I'm sorry, you just snatching things up over here. Okay.
Coco's just grabbing them out of your hands as you're
Coco's like,
reading them.
oh well,
No, I didn't take
well,
it.
I'll take this then.
He put
Oh,
it
he
back.
deposited.
Yeah.
All right,
I
apologies.
put those in there because you can actually cast that too. I already have 2 of those, so I'm giving those to you. So you have 2 of them.
I will definitely take them. Thank you.
Yeah, I think what we learned today is more people should heal.
Well, when we get
I mean,
our drug addict back, then we're fine.
will we be fine?
on-
Wait, are
don't-
you assuming we get him back? He's a drug
He's
addict.
Are
on a
you
bender.
assuming that he's a drug addict? I mean, come on, man.
It's not much of an assumption.
No, this comes from
Pretty
knowledge. Yeah.
clear.
He basically said,
I-
I'm doing drugs.
I also, well, yeah, he did them right in front. He offered me some. I mean, right in front of a city guard too. I was like, dude, calm down. He's like, I don't care. I got a medical license for this. I don't want to take everything, but I feel like I'm being forced to. So I'm gonna throw everything else in my inventory unless somebody else takes a
I took what I
scroll of
wanted.
shadow projectile. Okay.
Took what I wanted and could do.
Feel attacked. Okay.
Yeah, I forced you to take them all. I
Aw,
just shoved
damn
them
it.
all
I have too much
on
shit.
your
Are you
person.
okay with how much you're carrying?
Yes, and also
They're
no.
scrolls.
Okay.
So I just hand my rapier over to Alana, who throws it in her backpack like it's nothing. I don't know why I have a rapier. I will never use it, but
Good. It's good.
it's a
Uh,
family heirloom, you know? My father gave it to me before I left.
If you keep
And-
lying, the people will come after you. You remember this.
How
No,
did I-
that is literally the truth. My father gave me the rapier when he sent me to night school. I did not go to night school. Alana went in my place. I just kept the rapier because we already had a bunch of weapons because she really loves stabbing people. So it's not putting me over, and it doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, I mean, that's like a thing where you have to. I don't know that it automatically like applies the effects to you. You have to kind of just pay attention to that.
Add
Check
one
your-
to the counter. If the game's not going to add it to me, then I'm not going to
Check
take
your
it.
movement speed.
Movement speed is still 25,
yeah,
which
it
I
is.
believe is still normal.
Mine's only 15.
While we've been
So-
figuring all this out, what was our plan for the healing?
Oops.
Because we did
Yeah.
do some of
That
it.
is what I'm trying to figure out. So
So
I guess I spent 20 minutes looking through books, got a bunch of items. Alana
Mhm.
would have recovered 2 focus
I
points.
I think I'm just gonna cast one of these heal scrolls just to kind of fast forward through some of this, if that's
And-
cool.
And that's fine, but I still think that like I'm dealing with 2 characters. There's a lot of shit going on here.
All right, I'm gonna cast my heal scroll.
I mean, Ari healed me for 1 with the toolkit, so that was 10 minutes on that.
So everyone gets 6 HP.
Should Alana be doing lay on hands? There are several people who
She should do
are-
at least one more, at least.
the course of the
Toko, this
time.
is for you.
Right. So what we're gonna do, since we're staying in here in
Oh.
an hour, at the very end, we're gonna do treat wounds again to try and remove the wounds because it's been an hour, so we can then use the treat wounds thing again.
Am I cheating or is it just an auto crit? What's happening
No,
with this?
she does 12. She heals for 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a
All
flat
right. So for Syl, this is 12. Okay.
Do scrolls really have one bulk?
No, they're L.
Okay, yeah, that's why we are running out of space. All of these scrolls are set to one bulk.
Yeah.
And then they're
Oh,
fat.
they
Oh.
shouldn't be. They're L. Oh, they're one bulk because you're so tiny. That's right.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, stuff weighs more for you because you're little.
Oh, they might be 1L each for me.
Right,
Like,
but for her, they're big. They like.
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Because they're medium sized.
They're medium scrolls, and you're a tiny.
Actually,
tiny
I think
person.
a lot of say it might be her gold because all of her gold pieces say medium on them.
What? How is that a thing?
Okay, I won't carry any gold. I don't want it anyway. It's just nobody would take it.
It doesn't have any bulk at all, but each potion you have has one bulk.
All right. So did you do
Oh,
2
money
more?
away.
Did you do one for Poe and one for
Correct.
Alana? All right. So then we wait 20 more minutes. She refocuses. So going forward, she's got her 2 focus points back.
Correct.
And then now, since it's been an hour, we can do a treat wounds on Toko and Alana to try and remove the wounded condition.
So this is going for Garen. Garen gets. So I guess it's
12.
just auto
It's
12.
always 12. Yeah.
Is it always 12?
Yeah,
Yes.
until she levels up.
And then it
Okay.
gets more.
And then
Yep,
I
and
guess
then it's like 13.
Syl's gonna get the other.
Yeah, so I'll just go and apply it from here then.
If you just click that button, yeah.
Yeah. So that's
I
coming
don't-
back up. I'm gonna go ahead and do
Alright.
the treat wounds.
You guys
Okay.
should check your inventory because I gave away stuff.
Did she
So
throw it in the party inventory or
No.
in ours?
You'll have to
No.
find. I just put them in people's pockets like I do.
Don't
I'm
do
like,
that. That's not okay.
Don't tell her not to do it. She'll do it more.
She's the only one that can.
So
But what if you
Alana-
like over encumbered somebody without them noticing?
All right,
That's
Alana
why I
gets the
would
20.
Alana? Yes, that's Alana.
Nice. And
She's gonna
wounded.
double the healing
Yeah.
Sorry,
at
what,
19.
Alana
19
gets
for
that one.
Alana. Great.
And then Toko.
I love you.
But,
Sorry,
but
no,
you
it's not.
you healed her. Why did you just stab me with the scalpel? What is this?
It's been a long day.
Your bird bones are so brittle.
They're also
It has
hollow.
been
It's
a
real
long
weird.
day.
Ew.
God damn it.
Um, Can
Okay.
can somebody else try, or is it just like
Yeah, am I still immune to it on a failure? I think I'm still immune, right?
Yes, you are immune.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was a
All right.
VOP, right?
We're fine.
just so we're
Alright.
clear? I spent 20 minutes going through all the books. Is it just these 2 doors that lead out? These 2, and then the one we came through?
Seems to be.
We got
Toko,
the three.
Toko, you have a
That's
lantern.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
You need to like hold up for us.
You need to say, move him out.
Poe,
Uh-huh.
I've done this before. I know what
I'm
we're
not
doing.
I'm definitely not going to point out the fact that you literally just left somebody in darkness.
I did not. It just appeared
You
that way on the map
literally did.
because of the bookshelf. But
Okay.
it should shine
They're
through
very
with the
shady
bookshelf.
bookshelves, so you gotta be
It
careful.
should. I'm just like worried is all I'm saying. Are we going to this door?
Want, yeah. I
Oh,
think that other
Also-
one leads into mushroom area.
Oh,
no.
I mean,
Let's
you
go
have better
there.
spatial
Right.
awareness than I do, so
My lantern told me.
well, your lantern knows
Approach the door.
things.
Uh-huh.
And it seems that almost pouring out from the cracks around it are just layers and layers of silk, like
Oh.
sticky webbing.
Nope.
Ooh, spiders.
No, sorry. Is this spiderweb? Do I see spiderweb?
It looks to be like cobwebs, like massive cobwebs.
Poe takes out a
Almost like-
vial of oil and his like flint and steel in one hand.
Oh, Poe, I have one
Coco?
better for you.
Toko, I'm gonna burn the F out of this room.
Sylvia just casually pulls out an alchemist fire and holds it.
You guys are no fun. Can we put the fire away? Some of us are
I
flammable,
just
okay?
used my sword to just kind of move the cobwebs, and I just look at
Yeah.
Poe like, don't be a baby. Like, Poe.
don't- Toko, I don't fuck with spiders, okay? I don't fuck with them.
I understand you have a phobia. I remember the last time. Don't worry.
Do you
You
remember
really
the last
shouldn't.
time?
It won't turn out that way again.
I was trapped there for minutes, but it felt like hours, okay?
4
I'll cut
days.
you out faster this time. It'll be fine.
It gets longer every time he says something about it.
I didn't
I-
realize that it was going to scar you in this way when we left you hanging there, but it'll be fine. This door is locked. I'm gonna make it unlocked.
Yeah, so the door here is pretty much stuck with webbing. So you could try to like cut the webbing around the edges of the door to get it open.
Yeah.
Just would like to point out,
Alright,
Poe does not put away the oil or
take
the
it.
fire.
You take your sword and kind of cut around the edges and clear out the path, and it gets easier to open.
Warn a flammable person if you're gonna throw fire, please.
As you open,
yeah.
Sit on my shoulder
I'll
and you'll
try.
be fine.
I don't know. I feel like you would self-immolate for a spider.
As you
Yeah.
open the door and look inside, you see a ruined chapel. Once beautiful marble walls were adorned with tapestries. Now it is held with silk that comes from the ceiling all over. It's oddly quiet in here. However, as this door opens, though, you do hear a sound from the other side, from the other room,
Like,
of
sound
this
a door
slamming
closing?
sound.
Yeah.
Sorry, that door does not exist, just to
Yeah.
be clear.
I mean, can you see it?
No, I'm just saying that door definitely doesn't exist.
Okay.
Garen
we-
has it in his arm.
That's
I'm
where
holding
the
it.
that's where the slam sound came from. You're
You
saying
said-
it's back here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're not still holding it.
Wait. 1, 2. Yeah, I got both the doors.
I mean, there's
Well-
a third door in the room, but it's already closed.
It's a ghost door, guys. Doesn't
I'm
have to make
sure it's
sense.
fine.
Toko, I'm beginning to
Toko,
think that you know as much about this as the rest of us,
I-
and I
Every time
know
you say that, it goes
nothing.
bad.
Listen,
Can I have some
Listen.
bones?
if you check my website, all
Uh-huh.
What's
Your
all-
website is that like I assume the website are the webs that you're talking about that you just cut.
That's
So-
right.
Sylvia, can I have that bottle of fire?
Who are you asking?
I
Or
don't like this.
I just look at Sylvia. I just look at her.
what are you wanting it for?
Recreational use.
Are you going to drink
Explain?
it?
Wait, I can drink that?
It's not hot sauce. It's not
No,
hot sauce.
no, you cannot.
I
It's-
mean, physically, yes. Should you know?
It's just, in case there's another paper monster.
How do I just put 1 in? Sure, let's go for chaos.
But
All right, I make a mental note that Garen is now the fine owner of an alchemist fire.
Poe, did you check your inventory space? Make sure you're okay.
I
just
believe
gave you
I'm okay.
I gave you 1 scroll, and then I gave all my money to Garen. So
You
I-
gave money to Garen. Oh man, that
he
was
seems like the
party
most
money
responsible
too.
to spend the money. What do you mean?
Hold
You
on.
Yeah, Garen, just don't hit Yuri with it. And then
Hold
whatever
on.
you want to do.
Alana also
Um,
says, "What do you mean we're all flammable? Every single one of us.
I'm more flammable. I'm full of stuffing.
We're
yeah,
full of
she
meat."
Meat is watery and wet.
Toko, remember that one time where there was a spider and I ate it?
I do. Yes, that was the same one that cocooned.
Oddly
Oh.
enough, I don't remember that.
I'm gonna go eat another
Oh,
spider
oh,
now.
just hold on just 1 second.
I mean,
Hold on
if
1
any of
second.
you guys catch on fire, I can just splash you now, right?
True.
I want to look into the room. You said it was very quiet. I want to
Yeah.
look past the light of my lantern. Are there ghosts in here still?
You know what? No. Because you're specifically looking for that. No check. Like you don't see any ghosts out past your light.
All right.
Very
I
suspicious.
wonder if it shows the monocle of anything, though I doubt it.
Oh, I forgot that I still have that. Do you want that back, Sil?
I mean, eventually it's going back to Garen because I think it's still technically in his inventory.
Definitely going
Yeah.
to give it back to Garen, and then I look at Sil and just shake my head.
When
I'm waiting
We
for
look
it.
fancy with it.
For sure.
when you take
I
some
mean,
steps,
we can give it back to him, and then if he sees any more of that stuff, he can just hand it back to us. We'll read it and give it back to him.
Or we could just teach him to read.
Something important's
That
happening.
would take longer
Yeah.
than what we have.
as you step into the chapel and you start to see around it, you are startled for a second as out as if walking into the room, passing through Toko and Garen, you see a tall, dark-haired man walk into the room. He says, "Father, what is the meaning of this?" And you look over and you see at the altar of this chapel is a balding man, short, squat, sitting there. Looks like he was doing prayers, preparing for a service or something. He stands up and he says, "Whatever do you mean?" The black-haired man says, "This letter. You plan to send my daughter away? What is this? Taking apart my family piece by piece now?" And he says, "That I sent that letter 2 days ago. How do you have it?" The black-haired man responds, "That doesn't matter. I will not accept this betrayal."
Yeah.
He looks around the room, looks around the opulent chapel. That as he looks around, you all can actually see like a spotlight going across the room, what the chapel used to look like. And he says, "I built this for you because of what you did for me when I was a child. You raised me when my father wasn't there. But I will not stand for this." And the priest stands up and says, "Son, this path you've taken is too much. You need to think it over." The black haired man stops and says, "I've thought over plenty." And he storms out of the room.
Ooh.
Does
And you
this
can
seem
see as
Go ahead.
the ghostly form of the priest stops and turns to the chapel again and then begins to pray. And as he's praying, you see a silhouetted figure behind one of the pillars over here. He then begins to take something out of his pocket and he kind of laughs as he takes this like looks to be a small round object and places it on the pillar, and then that little round object grows a pair of 8 legs and skitters up the pillar.
Oh, Aragorn.
Real quick question. Black-haired man, have we seen him in any of the like paintings throughout the house?
Yeah, it's the lord of that castle.
the
Okay,
one I'm
so
dressed like?
it's the master of the
Mm-hmm.
master of the house is what I think you've been calling him.
Yeah.
Have we seen the priest in any of the paintings thus far?
Yeah, you saw him before in the painting of the chapel.
Okay. And the master of the house clearly said this is his father. Okay.
Well,
In
Oh,
Father
it might be
figure.
Pedro. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Like
he said father, and then he said like I've built all of
adopted
it
father.
for you
Yeah,
because of
yeah.
what you did for me as a child. You raised me when my father wasn't there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you see the shadowy figure let a little tiny baby spider loose in the room.
Oh.
Oh, we don't see any actual spider. That was Vision Spider,
Yeah,
right?
these webs are old webs.
Just to be clear, is it Vision Spider or actual spider? Poe
You,
needs to know.
you don't see any spiders currently.
I can make spiders.
Poe, if you want, you can just stand in the doorway. Just stay in the light.
I get in
Poe
there. I gotta
Poe's
get in there.
definitely still holding the vial of oil. That's for sure.
Can I take a skull?
Yeah.
What do we see? So
You see a number of bones.
there's these like pockets of cobwebs. Is there
Yep.
anything about them that is significant?
You just see mostly this kind of webbing all over. The ceiling has significantly more webbing than the floor does, as the whole thing is just layered with it's like drapes almost.
But
Um,
these aren't these look like holes on the
no,
ground.
those are like little web cocoons almost, or maybe like some kind of like food thing in there, or
I'm gonna look up.
Smart.
roll a perception check. And you see webbing.
While we're here, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and like continue to cast like I don't remember what it repeat spell.
Okay, what are you
So
repeating?
so I'm gonna go
Oh,
with Courageous Anthem.
all right, so you're singing out this courageous song as you're playing around, as you're walking around.
Uh-huh.
Very loud, very no stealthy involved.
Mhm.
It's very
For the record,
audible
I'm
sound.
whispering this song as I sing
Only
it.
anyone gets to know.
We're inspired by your whispering, all right?
But
Uh-huh.
as you all are kind of
Everybody
walking,
gets this, by the way, and they should add it.
Oh yeah.
you hear slam.
Uh-huh. Okay.
The door shuts behind you.
That's fine.
I
You
lack
hear
permission to
as I'm
create this.
singing the song of Courageous Anthem, and it suddenly goes like high pitched as the door slams behind me, and I see all the webbing, and I'm like, "Be brave!"
You missed some notes. I see.
Yeah. I just like miss some like a chord.
Oh
And
gosh.
you hear a voice
Oh.
untethered through the hall. It did not happen quickly. The madness. It took him slowly.
How high are the ceilings in this that we can tell?
As high as you can see is about 30 feet. It's like this is like a domed chapel. And you hear someone else in the room. You hear the voice again. Unfortunately, mine was much slower than his. Why have you come here? What treasures do you seek to loot from this crypt?
Well, we're not here to loot anything. We're here to put these spirits to rest.
Don't laugh at me.
Rest. I once brought souls to rest. I once helped others. But then something happened.
Yes, well, things happen. Just
You are not the first to walk on this hallowed ground. My flock, I tend to them. Need to eat as well.
Oh, you're not gonna like this.
And you see as these little like silk cocoons shake ever so slightly. My children awaken soon. If I could remember the name of the god I once worshipped, I would thank them for such bounty.
Is there any religious iconography on the walls?
It looks like everything that was there was broken or torn down. I mean, there's like not like shattered, and like in rage.
If you come out here, then we can have a conversation, And I'm sure that we can settle, whatever your unfinished business is here, we can take care of it. You don't have to be here anymore.
You see as the ceiling above you ripples.
Oh heck yeah!
How
That's
high
all-
was the ceiling again?
Not about
30
30
feet?
feet.
At least 30 feet.
Yeah, you just see the silk that layers the ceiling above. It's about 30 feet up.
Can a person throw an item 30 feet? Is that a
Okay.
thing?
Yeah, you throw it up and it doesn't reach. It comes back down.
Yeah.
I mean, if we get one on top of the other, we'll just sit on each other's shoulders. We should be able to get enough reach.
You see as
Poe is not a tall person to begin with.
an
Just saying.
area in the ceiling like kind of shimmers and shifts as something begins to climb out of the ceiling and then descend.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to yell at it. Heck yeah! We're eating good.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Oh, you don't
Aaron,
have
you
to
can cook it attack it in one go.
Did
I
you have
can't-
to use a real spider?
Yeah, come on,
Is this
man. It's not
necessary?
okay. It's not.
I can't
Can
roll
stop.
initiative. I can't
Where
roll
did that-
initiative.
Why you gotta be like that, bro?
Next time I see what's his name, Zed, I am going to punch him so hard.
Fire all the way.
I
Or
need to
actually-
Oh,
move.
Coco, nice. And Alana, nice.
Oh, not so. Okay.
I love how I finally roll a good initiative and then everyone rolls like perfect initiatives.
I didn't, so it's okay.
All you need to worry
Aw.
about is going before the spider. That's
So
that's-
But Aries not.
a strange thing about this spider, however, is like where its face and mouth parts would normally be, you can see what looks to be the upper torso of a balding man.
oh.
His flesh is falling off. You can see his ribs are sticking out. You can see these large fangs and things coming out of his face.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the balding man we saw earlier?
Mm-hmm.
There's so much of this
Alright.
creature that I'm gonna grab.
And he's about
Grab
10
it
feet down
Too much.
from the ceiling.
Alana
Okay.
just yells at Garen, "You have fire! Remember that."
I'm gonna put it inside him.
So he's
Okay.
hanging 10 feet down. You said like from like a web, like a
Yeah,
thread.
yeah. A thread, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ooh, flammable thread?
There is
Yes.
splash damage on the fire though.
All right, but Alana, your first act as this thing goes.
Nah, ram it. Alana, why do you have to roll so good?
Your delay.
Alana would not be as much of a bitch as the rest of us.
Well, I mean, just so a spider comes in
It's
range, it's
true.
20 feet up in the air right now.
Alana
Cut that
would.
web.
Alana doesn't have anything to cut the web with.
Exactly. That's
Needle
what I'm saying.
darts.
Electric arc is what I see. I posted in chat.
Is that what you want?
Sounds like a good use for it.
I mean, is it within 60 feet? Because fire ray also
Yes.
sounds really good,
Yep.
and electric arc is only a range of 30 feet.
Electric arc is also free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
but
just-
electric arc will not reach.
you have to
right?
move.
You have to
Yeah, I
go
mean,
closer.
You have to move to like here to do it. But
Honestly,
electric
she
arc.
said,
honestly, I say follow your heart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Alana, and Alana told me that I should move for one action. Am I close enough to reach it?
Yes.
Okay.
Where I'm at?
Yeah, a squared plus b squared. That'll probably hit.
I mean,
30
feet.
look, man, I don't know trig anymore.
10 feet over, 20 feet up.
Close enough.
I mean, you don't
Nope.
use it every day in work? What do you mean?
Technically 35 feet.
I use way worse than trig.
Yeah.
I use this thing called like calculus. It's real bad. Critical success.
That's
What does critical success mean
no
for
damage.
me? What was that?
No damage. Just a basic reflex save. So a critical success means no damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
it critically succeeded. Oh.
But did the web that's holding the spider up
Not a
critically
creature to
succeed?
target. It's weird.
As you have to target creature with electric arc. Yeah. Okay.
Well, you have to target it. You have to target something. Does it say? It says creatures.
Yeah.
Damn
Yeah.
it.
It says creature. Yeah. Can't target an object with it.
Game's dumb.
Then
But
I
alchemist
guess
fire.
Toss in the trash.
And the spider
Um,
burst from its cocoon.
Oh, that's
wait,
okay.
where? What?
Right
Huh?
here, right next to you. Right
Oh,
next
I
to
got this. I got this.
I didn't have initiative.
you. Well, it was hidden in a cocoon.
Yeah. So the initiative was hidden.
Gonna try and bite Poe. 18 to hit.
I mean that clearly says that it
Yeah,
succeeded.
it says hit.
I mean, it clearly says.
I just like to make you say it.
Yeah.
I mean that.
All right, so I need you to make a fortitude save and take 4 points piercing damage.
I will gladly do some of those things if I remember which character sheet I'm
Yeah.
on.
So
I just take
4 points of
4.
piercing. Yep.
Uh-huh.
And no poison because you succeed on the save.
Okay.
All right. Second attack at Poe. He missed.
Critical
Oh,
fumble
great.
deck.
Yeah, I only roll fumbles on named characters.
Okay, does the spider have a name? Is it Charlie? What is it? What's going on?
Dog.
I mean, it still gives me the option to click some stuff, so
Yeah, everyone can click it. And then just third attack to try to keep biting Poe. It's just going after you. Your food was brought to him. With a -3 to hit, he misses.
Mhm.
Toko, it's your turn.
was that a second critical miss and it's not getting anything?
I am going to cast haste with the scroll that I'm currently holding, giving myself quickened. Then I'm going to attack with spider a couple times.
Okay.
Let's do that. Oh no. Okay, first, I have an ability that I do.
Oh. Tell me what you do first.
Oof.
First, I have to look at the spider and see if I can
You were holding your
exploit.
implement?
Yes.
Okay.
My lantern.
Yeah. Remember that.
I have a feat for that. Critical
Critical
success.
Girl hands.
All right, so this is basically also recall knowledge, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you recognize this to be a dream spider. The dream spider's webs have an iridescent hue, and the webs themselves are actually infused with the same hallucinogenic compound as the creature's toxin.
Ooh, fun.
You
Okay,
know
so
that.
don't touch the webs is what I'm
Don't-
hearing.
Yes.
Okay.
You also hear, and the way I work with terrain and things on pictures, if more than half of the square has the thing on it, it's on the square.
Okay.
So yeah, the dream spider's venom is also condensed into a powerful hallucinogenic drug as well.
I'll say don't touch the webs. Don't get bit unless you want to have a psychedelic good time, and I attack it.
All right, 21 hits. 14.
That's all my action. Oh, I forgot to. That's plus 2 damage.
And you kill it.
Oh.
Did you
Oh.
you exploited vulnerabilities on the ad?
I did, but I didn't know how weak it would be. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
What a dummy.
I just wanted to make sure that wasn't
I would have killed
not the
you.
intention.
Yeah,
It's once
fuck
per
you.
round.
I could
Yeah,
do
no,
it. Yeah, I
no.
can do it over and over.
It's
Your
fine, I
turn. Let's see what you do. Let me critique your
Well, he's
your
gonna
play.
grab a spider. We know what he's gonna do.
What spider?
Let's see here. Is this an egg thing?
Egg.
Oh, good
Uh,
call.
It is something that is covered in silk. Yes, it is a cocoon of some sort.
Does it? Oop! I didn't mean to do that. Does it look like what this thing came out of?
Very similar in shape.
I'm going over here and I'm gonna smash it.
All
Well,
right, go ahead.
first I'm gonna rage, then I'm gonna smash.
That hits. All right, you slice through the webbing, and your blade, right, piercing. Yeah, you stab into the webbing, and you hit something hard. Like something hard just goes right into it, and you kind of like move around a little bit and look at it, and you realize there's actually a chest under there.
Nice.
Nice.
Found the loot instantly.
Nice.
It's a spider
can't
chest.
get into
Stab
the
it
loot
again.
I mean, that's really all I can do then. I'm gonna stand here and mold.
So you can look inside and see what's in there.
Yeah, you could.
Yes, I can.
That's not how this works.
Just screenshot it and send it to me then.
All right.
I just imagine Garen opens the chest, slams it shut.
That's true. You could just leave it open. Yeah.
Imagine that Poe and Toko's necks just elongate just to look at what the treasure is.
I think I saw a wand in there.
You mean you're not distracted by the giant spider creature? Okay.
Coco, this spider comes scurries up to you and shoots web at you.
Perfect.
Rude.
You are hit.
Excellent.
So that triggers its web trap. Creature hit by the spider's web attack is immobilized and stuck to the nearest surface.
Which is the ground.
Yeah, the
All
ground.
Oof.
Not
All
even
right.
to make a fortitude save.
Yeah, I got you.
Success. Feels good. Feels real good. Yeah, it's gonna shoot web at Alana as well.
Okay.
The -3 to hit. Sylvia, it's your turn.
Okay. Is the spider on the ground now, or is it still up in the air?
Still hanging.
That's
hanging.
what the
Okay.
+20 over it means.
What
Got
about
it.
this guy? This guy's on the ground?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're all but the
Okay.
ones on the ground.
How is the one over here looking, the small one? Is it damaged?
No.
No.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and aim at that one with my crossbow.
Hit.
And boom. And then I'll I'll load and take another strike. And that'll be for the second.
Nice.
Double shot. Dead.
Nice.
You hear the spider priest hissing, "My flock!"
I told it to shut up.
I mean, it's the one that's sending it after us. What does it expect?
Lay down and let them eat you and lay their eggs inside your orifices.
No.
Okay.
That sounds
How about-
horrific.
How about no?
3 eggs, guys.
I mean, that's
That already happened to Erie. She sat in the same spot for an entire week pretending to be a toy, and that's exactly what happened. Never again.
That's how I was born?
Yeah, she's actually full of ants.
God damn it. Erie, I didn't mean for you to learn that this way, but
I'm just spider eggs.
All right, that's a success on your lingering composition.
what do y'all want? Defense or attack?
given what's going on, I would say a saving throw on, right?
Well, okay. Saving
Rallying.
throw, I think, is rallying. All right, then everyone's going to get rallying. I think that does mean that you're going to have to drop, because it's concentration. So I assume you have to drop the other. Somebody
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong.
You can only have one composition going at once.
Okay.
Is this 1 round or 3 rounds?
This is going to be 3 rounds, and I'm gonna needle darts.
Needle farts.
Needle darts. Why
That
you gotta
hits.
be so rude, man? Like, just take the 7 damage, you know?
Stabs into its chitinous hide.
Can someone take out that web it's hanging from?
Oh yeah, she shot the web.
I don't think that I can target the web.
Not with needle darts. No.
Fire.
No,
I can try when I get back to mine, but we'll just have to get closer.
Come on, come down here.
Okay, I was gonna say, is that a small bird in the corner?
Skitter, skitter, skitter.
oh god.
Guys, so I'm gonna join the fight. I'm gonna do it.
What are you gonna do?
Alana, you get hit with webbing.
Just making sure there's no fire first.
Does Alana need to do anything about
You
that?
need to make a fortitude save.
Fire is
By
a
clicking the
possibility.
fortitude button?
And you fail.
Hmm.
You are poisoned. Stage 1, you are stupefied for 1 round.
No, that's not bad.
I assume you'll add that, and then I'll be able to figure
Yep.
out what that means later.
Sure did.
Cool. Man, I really wish, like, wait, stupefied 2?
Nope, stupefied 1. I think you boosted it when you clicked it.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
That's pretty stupid.
Okay.
All right.
Add
This
it
one-
to the counter. I agree, it's stupid.
Send the rest of the way.
Oh,
Oh,
so, okay, so it's
okay.
on the ground?
Yes.
Okay, so the one thing that was saving it, it was like, okay.
Yeah. hmm
Alright.
It said, fuck it. That's
You know what? I'm stronger than these guys. I can take them.
And then going to use 2 actions to begins to fling out. You see as like the front legs begin to reach down behind to its spinnerets and begins to gather up gouts of webbing. I need you guys to make a reflex save.
Oh shit!
Yeah, let's
Good thing we
go.
got the +1.
Glad I haven't gone yet. Oh no.
Fuck.
Hang on.
Hero boy.
Yep.
Fuck.
How did you?
Hey, at least it didn't get any worse.
It
True,
literally
it didn't
couldn't.
get worse.
How? Oh
Oh, I
Right,
think
okay.
Sylvia sees bugs and just like
no.
checks out.
So this is
realize-
everybody, right?
Uh,
Sorry, what was that?
how?
Reflex?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you realize the odds of that? What you just did,
Solana.
Christina?
Yeah. I'm
Reflex.
asking how.
You're rolling
Also-
like I usually do.
That was like a 1 in 400. That was a-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's not
everyone
the rare
failed
chance that I want.
except for Karen and Alana. So you are all immobilized.
I was already
Solana was
immobilized.
already immobilized.
Suck it.
You have two
It
immobilized.
turns out the 3 of those guys don't need to move.
Suck it, DM.
Yeah. Oh, now you
Yeah.
just have to break free twice.
No,
Oh.
that's not how it works.
Wait, what?
All right.
Hey, there's no immobilized too.
No, but there's two sources of immobilize.
What are the two sources? It's
Wow.
webbing and webbing.
It's
Double
webbing and
layers.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like a fucking DM bullshit to me, but whatever.
I mean, what doesn't sound like DM bullshit when you're not DM?
True.
gonna attack Garen.
Yeah.
Can we promise never to fight spiders again?
Yeah,
Hit.
it's of course that is. Yeah.
Oh, hey, at least you
I
can
would
sicken
like to
people.
use retributing strike. Retributive strike.
Oh, retributive.
Wait, okay, so I'm gonna gain resistance to the damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that mean it does 0?
Yeah, and you're not gonna take any poison damage because I don't play that game.
Okay.
Okay.
Use halberd.
There you go.
Nice.
Sorry, I don't know how to marshal. Marshal
fair,
is
that's fair.
dumb.
Very fair.
Damage.
Now roll now.
I will roll for damage because marshal.
All right.
I don't know how to do
Um,
any game, to be fair.
Also, just to be clear, this still has a +20. Is it still in the air or is it on the ground?
I got that. And last attack.
No. No last attack.
Move down 2
Here
actions to make web. Oh,
Does this
okay.
one have a name?
Oh, wait, this is a regular spider. Never mind. Sorry.
Yep.
This spider's name is George.
Wait, it's my turn?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. He is far away, but not that far. A work.
Oh, and your evil eye can't work on these things. too.
Yeah, we're fighting in a thing. What was that?
Don't worry about it.
Don't do that. Evil eye.
Failure.
Oh, you go on to send Toko up in there too.
Give me Echo.
Yeah, send Toko in there.
Yeah, I mean Echo.
Go, Toko, go!
Don't go get him.
Toko, I choose you.
That's one, and then Evil Eye is 2, right?
Evil eye is 1 action.
1, okay. Echo. Gosh, I can't see the grid on this, so. Red Danilo. Is that within? That's not within reach, hold on. Right there. Do I need to stay in the lantern? I probably do. I'm gonna just go there. Okay. Attack. Attack, Echo. You can do it.
Well, we do know that there's no ghosts in here.
This one?
Aha!
Hits.
But it says failure.
That was the will save for
Oh.
evil eye.
Attack?
5 damage.
Let's go, Echo.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Ugh.
Here,
I'm
here he
Spider.
just gets carried off. We never see her again.
No, Spider, we're friends, we're friends, we're friends.
Miss.
Yeah, see? We're friends.
Miss.
We're friends.
Critically miss. That one's name is Fred.
I don't even see it, just hits the shield on my back.
Let's attack foe.
Oh, Henry, why would you do this?
It hits.
Should have named it Roger.
5 points of piercing damage. I need to make a fortitude save.
I mean,
You... All right. Then I'll bite again.
why though?
And again.
Why though? If Fred doesn't make a critically oh, I forgot she was stupefied. So
Hits.
big guy. Seriously? Can I not roll to save my life? Apparently I can't.
No.
On a D10, I rolled a 3 and a 2,
Yeah, you've
and
done
then
that every time. Yeah.
I'm real bad, I think. Electric arc on these two.
Okay. So just roll a flat check.
It's actually DC 6 on the thing.
Oh, it
It's-
is.
Because stupefied increases its own DC.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
Oh. Okay.
No spell.
Oh. Well, it's just a cantrip. So.
You're too stupefied for it.
Cool. Toko, you talking shit? Actually do something.
Toko's not. JD is.
Yeah.
JD's talking shit. Do something. All right.
So how do I do this recovery from this immobilized thing? I look down at the spider webs, trying to determine the best way to escape this situation.
So you need to make an escape, which is acrobatics or athletics, I think. I'm not sure. You look it up.
Mhm. I think it's either or. All right, we're gonna try and do that thing where I break out. So let's do that. No, 19.
Failure.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that again. This is
Multiple
gonna
attack
have a
multiple attack penalty.
yes with map. I don't know how to add it to
Oh,
this. so I'm
that's
just
what
gonna-
map stands for.
Just subtract.
So that's a 10,
Pulling
I
up the
think.
legs, pulling, trying to get your legs.
Oh, is
free.
that okay?
something
Okay,
to
so
do.
that's 2 actions. I'm gonna try to break out again. All right.
yeah.
Fail?
Even with +9 that you don't have.
All right. So then I'm going to try and exploit this thing's weakness. My bonus 25.
Success. So this unholy abomination is some combination of the priest and something known as an ether spider. They are deadly predators from the ethereal plane, resembling giant arachnids. Rather than building webs of silk, they shape raw essence of the ethereal plane, weaving it in complex patterns and drift through the misty void. You can ask one thing about it if you want as well.
All right, sure. What's this weak
Or does it have any special abilities?
Sure. Does it have any special ability?
What do you love the most?
We will kill it.
Yeah, just tell me it's we could save. What
We-
and the number that
I'm
it
not giving you
has.
a number, but the weakest save is a will. He seems to be weakest to will.
All right. It's the second weakest save.
I'm not telling you, you get one.
And it's my turn.
So you also get to exploit either its mortal weakness or antithesis. That's up to you.
Yeah, it doesn't have a weakness, so I
Doesn't
just
have
have to make one up in my head.
Okay.
He's got daddy issues.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step.
Okay.
I'm gonna nope. I'm gonna attack it.
All right. You're gonna attack it.
Oh no.
Heck it for
He's trying to grapple.
I did poorly. I got a 16 on my attack.
Yep, that misses.
All right, I'm gonna go again.
All right, don't forget Matt. A 24 hits.
Yep. I'm gonna do damage
Okay.
and then combat grab.
Okay.
Make a second melee attack. Okay.
So yeah, so that hits and that grabs him.
Yep.
Yes.
And he takes 14 damage if he takes it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack him a third time. So I'm just gonna use my rage attack, and I rolled it to the DM by accident.
That's okay. It misses.
Oh, okay. I don't believe you.
Just trust me.
But that's fine.
Sylvia, it's your turn.
Okay.
You're immobilized.
So, yes. And so that's completely covering me, correct? Or so I have to do the fortitude save to get out of it to do anything else?
No. So it's
What's
basically
immobilized
you
do?
can't move. You can't use any move actions.
That should be fine.
Yeah. You just attack
Yep.
if you want.
You just shoot it in the face.
Because everything's within range.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't actually need to move. What I was trying to figure out is if I load Alchemist Fire to my crossbow, the next 3 attacks I'd make with my crossbow deal 1d6 of damage of the bomb's type, in addition to my crossbow damage. Okay, so I do want to do that. I just need to figure out how to do it on here. So let me go and do 4 attack.
28 will hit. Actually, 28 is a crit.
Oh, nice. There we go. So I'll have a d6 of fire plus 2 fire for my energy shot plus my actual crossbow damage.
Yes.
And it'll be okay. You did quick crit.
I did.
As you hit it, you see as it seems to use its reaction to fade out of existence,
Oh,
Don't worry, they do that.
Okay.
almost as if it has faded onto the ethereal plane.
It's on the ethereal plane.
What exactly does that mean for us?
it'll be back.
But where?
I don't know.
All right. Sorry, let me go ahead and finish then. So I loaded, attacked, and then I'll just load up again.
Oh,
It comes back, right?
Not yet.
Then I will hold my action until it does. But do I know anything about like when it will be back?
No. and Toko said like he doesn't know when it's gonna come back.
I mean, then I guess I'm going to hit the one next to me and the one over here. This guy and this guy. I don't think I can target two at once.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway because it's a
Yeah.
save. Yeah.
Right.
You do half damage.
half damage.
Cool.
Hey, killed one.
That one's dead.
And for my additional action, I will send a message to that spider and tell him that his mom sucks.
All right. So this one's gonna go. He's just gonna scurry down here. Attack Karen. Bangs. 18 misses.
Sure does.
And a 3 misses. At the end of its turn, Alana has to make a poison check. Make a fortitude save. Okay. As a failure, you are now stage 2. So you take 3 poison damage, and you are still stupefied 1.
Nice.
The maximum duration is 4 rounds, so this is round 2.
What's the max duration on the immobilized?
Until you get out of it.
Okay.
Forever and ever.
Who wants to die?
I think I heard Poe say he wanted to die earlier.
No.
Positive that said that
Comes
he
out
didn't
of the
want to die.
etherealness right about here.
Oh!
I had a feeling that's where it was gonna go.
Mid attack at Sylvia.
Oh, perfect. You can throw fire at it now.
23 to hit.
Okay.
14 points of piercing damage. And you just make a fortitude save.
Can I use my strike? You take 6 less damage.
So I'll add 6 back in.
It's her 6 less?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, fortitude save. Yes.
Okay. Let me throw that in there.
Success. Thank goodness for rallying Anthem.
Yeah. No kidding.
But then third action, you are grabbed.
I think that means that the DC is 20. Let's say.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I might actually miss. Fortitude is yeah. So you're not. Alright, yeah, that's its turn.
All right.
It's Erie's turn.
Oh, shit.
And Sickened doesn't fall off at the end of the round. It actually has to use an action to remove Sickened. Sickened is forever.
Yeah, you have to retch.
I'm moving Echo. I don't think the movement in there is correct, but it's okay.
At 40. 40 fly, like 20, 25 land speed.
What do I want to do? What do I want to do, guys?
I want to kill that spider next to you.
Yeah.
That guy?
Little one?
He's
Yeah.
fine. That's my friend.
Toko did warn that its webbing would make you basically be on drugs.
Sorry, are
Win-win.
you threatening Erie with a good time?
I guess
Um,
that's what it comes down to, yeah.
I guess I'll try something different. Why not?
Do it.
I mean, it's a critical fail that it has to make, so. That is,
DC
Fortitude.
24 save.
So who are you targeting with this?
The big guy, right?
big guy, yeah.
You failed.
Oh,
So
Really?
he's enfeebled 1.
What are the chances?
That's
now-
crazy.
Since he critically failed, he's enfeebled. Now, what you want to do is cast your evil eye, but you can cast it on this creature here,
Yeah.
and still extend the enfeebled on this creature for an additional round.
First time, I don't know. That's annoying. Damn. Okay.
So it succeeds, but then you extend the duration of enfeebled, which is great.
Hey, you're being attacked by a spider?
No, I'm not. He's my friend.
Just putting out another vapor. It's 1:45.
Yes.
Yeah, I forget when we're supposed to end this.
45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, we
We're
were.
at-
I didn't
We're at
realize how
almost
late
5
it
hours
was.
of recording.
One
What
hit
was
on
it?
the head.
What?
Take 4 damage and then roll a fortitude save.
I don't want to do either of these.
Imagine getting hit by a spider. That's crazy.
This is history repeating itself. You're gonna be in a cocoon here.
Alana, it's your turn.
Cool.
Go, Alana, go.
Me and my spider friend are
Right this
they're chill over
bitch.
here.
It is.
Mine's name is George. What's yours?
You killed him.
Rick.
Yay!
You sever the spine of the humanoid person attached to the top, and he falls and flops on the ground. And as that happens, you kill the other spider too.
Yeah.
So the other spiders run away.
'Cause they only have.
Oh no, my spider friend.
Can I use an action to like break free of this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get that. So, I mean, you guys kill the ads quickly.
I
When he
have an action
dies, the
remaining,
webbing he
so
created falls to the ground, and we're all free.
We'll resolve the thing. I do need Alana to make a fortitude save.
fuck that.
Okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Wow, you guys are dicks when Jake DMs. Man.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
Are
it's
we?
I
only
feel
whenever
like we're
he
just
DMs.
dicks, like
I mean,
at 11.
I
Alright,
don't
you
think
wanna
I've
roll?
ever actually
longer-
refused.
As you cut into the flesh of this priest, he falls to the ground, and you can see as his body kind of like rapidly ages and dissolves as the spider he was bound to dies as well, and a little flake of his soul remains, and it just kind of
Eat it.
floats in that space.
Grab it.
Eat
Anybody have a jar?
Toko, you know what to do.
Yes.
What do we
Or
do?
Can I grab one of my jars or vials and just catch it?
Yeah, you kind of like grab it, and it does just kind of float in the jar. This looks to be a piece of the anchor that you're looking for.
Oh,
No.
I forgot
But
why
we
we're
did
here.
not get one from the other boss, right?
Right.
Paper NATO.
No, none from the paper.
That was a mid boss.
I would like to identify the unusual object.
Ooh, healer's gel.
Which
Well,
one?
I think we need to get to the point where we can move first.
Well, I mean, you guys are able to cut
Are we
yourselves.
good now? Okay.
Work together to cut yourselves out.
I'm gonna get rid of that then.
Can I eat the soul thingy?
No.
Oh,
Why would
come
you
on.
do
Eat that.
I
that?
don't know.
Oh,
All right, and nobody
If
else
you,
would
if you
get
did, I'd
me
have
and
to
stuff.
cut it out of you.
Or I mean, I assume we could just reach in and like pull it out. So
Reach
she
in
has no mouth.
where?
How is she gonna eat it? So
Guess we'll pick it up here next time.
And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys back here next time.